Did you know that Michael Jackson had a surprising friendship? In the dazzling world of pop music, Michael Jackson, often hailed as the king of pop, shared a unique bond with child actor Macaulay Culkin, famous for his role in the movie Home Alone. Their friendship blossomed in the 1990s when Culkin was a rising star, creating a heartwarming narrative amid the often harsh realities of fame. They spent countless hours together, bonding over their shared experiences of growing up under the media's watchful eye. Despite their age difference, Jackson and Culkin forged a deep connection that transcended typical celebrity relationships. Jackson even chose Culkin to be the godfather of two of his children, a significant honor that underscored their trust and friendship. Their relationship included fun adventures, such as trips to amusement parks like Disneyland, where Jackson could enjoy a rare sense of normalcy far from the public spotlight. This special bond serves as a beautiful reminder that even in the glitzy world of entertainment, genuine connections can flourish, proving that love and friendship know no boundaries of age or fame. Believe it or not, Greenland has the largest national park. Northeast Greenland National Park is an incredible natural wonder, sprawling over 972,000 square kilometers, or about 375,000 square miles. That's larger than many countries. Established in 1974, this park showcases a stunning array of landscapes, from towering glaciers to wild, unspoiled mountains. Situated above the Arctic Circle, it serves as a vital habitat for extraordinary wildlife, including polar bears, walruses, and reindeer. These animals thrive in the park's pristine environment, where human presence is minimal. This untouched wilderness offers visitors a chance to see the profound beauty of nature in its raw form. Interestingly, among the park's inhabitants are the remarkable Peary caribou and the elusive Arctic fox, both of which have adapted uniquely to survive the frigid conditions. A trip here is like stepping into a different realm, where each corner reveals breathtaking vistas and mesmerizing ice formations. Whether you're an avid nature lover or simply curious about the Arctic, Northeast Greenland National Park promises a life-changing experience brimming with the wonders of our planet. What if I told you temperatures can unite at 40? It's a curious fact that often surprises people. The Celsius and Fahrenheit scales actually meet at one chilly point: 40 degrees. This means that a temperature of 40 degrees Celsius is exactly the same as 40 degrees Celsius. So, if you're freezing in Canada or shivering in the US, you could say you're experiencing a true temperature showdown at that point. But how did we end up with two different temperature scales to begin with? The Celsius system, developed by Anders Celsius, is based on water's freezing and boiling points, while the Fahrenheit scale, created by Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit, uses a different reference point. This fascinating intersection not only highlights the quirks of temperature measurement, but also shows how different cultures can develop unique ways to understand the natural world. Imagine a thermometer at 40 degrees. It doesn't matter if you're in a Celsius country or a Fahrenheit land. Everyone agrees it's freezing. Now that's a fun fact to share while sipping hot cocoa on a cold day. Why exactly does a sloth hold its breath for so long? You might think that sloths are just slow-moving creatures, but they possess remarkable adaptations that help them survive in their treetop habitats. One of their most fascinating abilities is holding their breath for up to 40 minutes while submerged in water. This impressive skill is invaluable for both escaping predators and accessing food. When a sloth senses danger from the treetops, it can quietly plunge into nearby water, effectively camouflaging itself under the surface while holding its breath. Additionally, sloths sometimes need to forage for tasty leaves or fruits that are located near or even submerged in water. By diving down, they can explore new food sources that would otherwise be inaccessible from their lofty perches. Sloths have evolved to thrive in their leisurely lifestyles, taking their time to move and eat, while also being surprisingly adept at navigating the aquatic realm. So the next time you watch a sloth lazily hanging from a branch, remember that they are equipped with some impressive survival skills that go beyond their famous sluggishness. What if I told you the truth about The Wizard of Oz? When you think of classic films, The Wizard of Oz shines bright with its colorful characters and enchanting story. But the adventures behind the scenes were filled with real dangers. For instance, the beloved Tin Man, portrayed by Jack Haley, faced a serious challenge due to his shiny green makeup that contained copper. This eye-catching makeup not only enhanced his look, but also led to a painful eye infection, complicating filming and causing him significant distress. Additionally, actress Margaret Hamilton, who captivated audiences as the Wicked Witch, endured a terrifying incident during a fire scene. In a moment that was meant to be dramatic, the special effects malfunctioned, resulting in severe burns for Hamilton. Despite these harrowing experiences, both actors persevered, delivering unforgettable performances that contributed to the film's enduring legacy. The struggles behind the scenes serve as a reminder that even in the enchanting world of cinema, challenges exist. Through The Wizard of Oz, we learn valuable lessons about courage, friendship, and resilience. Not only for the characters, but also for the dedicated individuals who brought them to life. Let's uncover the truth about did you know moths can smell love from miles away? Male silkworm moths are incredible creatures, boasting some of the most sensitive noses in the animal kingdom. Their feathery antennae, laden with millions of specialized scent receptors, allow them to detect just a handful of pheromone molecules released by females. Remarkably, they can pick up these chemical signals from distances of up to 16 kilometers. Using their highly developed sense of smell, these moths navigate through the dark, honing in on their mate with astonishing accuracy. As they approach the source of the scent, their flight transforms into a mesmerizing dance-like display, driven by increasingly potent pheromone trails. This remarkable ability guarantees that even in sparsely populated areas, mating can still occur. The engineering of their antennae has captured the interest of scientists and inspired designs in robotics and technology. Nature crafted these silkworm moths into airborne pheromone-seeking missiles, all in the name of love. How fascinating is it that such small creatures can engage in such complex behaviors? You won't believe this about water. At a remarkable phenomenon known as the triple point, water surprises us by existing simultaneously in its solid, liquid, and gas states. This extraordinary event occurs under precise conditions of temperature and pressure, specifically at just 0.01 degrees Celsius, and a pressure of 657 pascals. Imagine a tiny container where ice, liquid water, and water vapor coexist harmoniously. Scientists find this coexistence fascinating because it serves as a practical tool for calibrating thermometers and delving deeper into water's unique properties. The triple point is not just a quirky curiosity, it's an essential concept for researchers dealing with temperature-sensitive materials. Why should you care? Accurate temperature readings are crucial for everything from baking your favorite cookies to conducting important scientific experiments. So next time you sip your drink or observe ice melting in your glass, remember this incredible behavior of water. It's more than just a common element. It's a science superstar, showcasing its ability to be solid, liquid, and gas all at once. What if I told you ginkgo trees have a giant home? In Sumter, South Carolina, you'll discover the world's largest ginkgo farm stretching over an astounding 500 acres. This remarkable location is home to more than 1 million ginkgo trees, widely recognized for their distinctive fan-shaped leaves and incredible durability. Known as a living fossil, the ginkgo tree has thrived for millions of years, surviving events that wiped out countless other species. At this expansive farm, visitors can explore the numerous uses of ginkgo. From traditional remedies to mouth-watering culinary dishes. Rich in antioxidants, ginkgo leaves are commonly found in supplements and are thought to enhance brain health. Beyond just trees, this farm champions sustainable farming techniques, ensuring that this ancient species is preserved for generations to come. Picture yourself strolling through a dazzling display of yellow and gold foliage in the fall, or witnessing those vibrant green leaves unfurling in spring. With its deep history and significant contributions to both science and gastronomy, shouldn't everyone think about visiting this extraordinary ginkgo haven? Here's something incredible about bottled water. It might surprise you to learn that many well-known bottled water brands actually source their water from local tap supplies. Yes, instead of pristine springs, they fill their bottles with water drawn directly from public systems. This means that the water often contains the same minerals and additives, like fluoride, that you find in the water from your kitchen tap. With bottled water averaging hundreds of times the cost of tap water, it prompts an important question. Is this extra expense truly worth it? Despite lavish marketing campaigns claiming superior purity and health benefits, bottled water can sometimes have less rigorous safety standards compared to public water. The next time you reach for a bottle from the store, it's worth considering filling a reusable one from your tap instead. Not only will you save a significant amount of money, but you'll also help reduce the staggering plastic waste created by disposable bottles. Plus, you'll be drinking water that's just as safe and refreshing as its bottled counterpart. So, are you ready to make the switch? Have you ever wondered why a pencil can boost your mood? It might sound surprising, but simply holding a pencil between your teeth can actually enhance your spirits. This clever trick works because using a pencil engages the same facial muscles that activate when you smile. When you mimic this expression, your brain interprets it as a sign of happiness and responds by releasing feel-good hormones such as endorphins. These hormones play a crucial role in improving your mood and decreasing feelings of stress. This phenomenon ties back to a fascinating concept in psychology, which is that our body language significantly influences our emotions. In fact, studies have shown that the action of smiling, even if it's forced, can lead to real changes in our emotional state. So the next time you find yourself feeling down, just grab a pencil. Not only is this a fun and unique method for lifting your spirits, but it highlights how much power we have over our feelings. Whether you're in a dull lecture or just relaxing at home, this simple technique might just turn your frown into a smile. Guess what really drives frigatebirds' romance? Male frigatebirds take courtship to sky-high levels, literally. During mating season, these fascinating birds inflate their giant red throat sacs, known as gular pouches, transforming themselves into floating heart-shaped beacons that can rival the size of a football. They congregate on island breeding grounds, where the competition intensifies. As the males flap their wings, shake their heads, and create drumming calls, they strive to stand out amidst their rivals. Females soar overhead, meticulously scanning for the most eye-catching displays based on vibrancy, symmetry, and rhythmic pulsation. The brighter and more impressive the balloon, the greater the likelihood of mating success. This elaborate display is not merely for show. Studies reveal a direct correlation between pouch size and reproductive success, highlighting how this flashy signal serves as an evolutionary advantage. The flamboyant courtship of frigatebirds showcases not just the beauty of nature, but also the lengths to which animals will go to secure a partner and ensure the continuation of their species. Did you know that Snake Island houses deadly snakes? This Brazilian island, known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, is infamous for being home to the world's most venomous snake, the golden lancehead viper, or Bothrops insularis. Imagine a place where one snake can deliver a venom so potent that it can kill a human in just a few hours. This alarming fact led Brazilian authorities to ban access to the island, prioritizing the safety of people while also protecting the unique ecosystem that supports these extraordinary creatures. The golden lancehead is captivating not only because of its lethal bite, but also due to its remarkable adaptations. Over thousands of years, these vipers lived in isolation, leading to distinctive traits that set them apart from other snake species, including their striking yellow and orange coloration. They primarily prey on the island's abundant bird population, using their swift and precise hunting skills. While Snake Island poses a significant threat to humans, it serves as a crucial habitat that exemplifies the importance of biodiversity and nature's delicate balance. For now, only the snakes bask in the unnerving beauty of this perilous paradise. Is it really true that borders need heavy security? The US-Mexico border is infamous for its tight security measures, a stark difference from the relaxed US-Canada border. This heavily fortified frontier reflects serious concerns about human trafficking and illegal immigration that are prevalent along the southern border. To combat these pressing issues, the US has deployed various strategies, such as building extensive fences, utilizing advanced surveillance technology and maintaining a robust presence of Border Patrol agents. While many individuals attempt to cross the border seeking better opportunities, there are also traffickers who prey on vulnerable populations, making this a significant national concern. In recent years, the government has ramped up its efforts to deter unauthorized crossings while ensuring safety, igniting debates over how to balance security with human rights. As the US-Canada border remains considerably less fortified, the ongoing complexities surrounding the US-Mexico border continue to stimulate discussions about immigration policies and national security. What will the future hold for these borders? Here's a wild fact about sea lions. Sea lions create beachside chaos with their voices, transforming rocky coastal breeding grounds into raucous arenas of sound. These playful mammals are not merely gathering. They erupt into an extraordinary symphony, producing over 30 distinct vocalizations. Each sound serves a specific purpose: defending territory, attracting mates, or calling for young pups. During mating season, dominant males can turn beach zones into fortress bars, where they bellow ceaselessly, asserting their dominance and keeping rivals at bay. Amidst this auditory frenzy, pups learn to recognize their mother's unique vocal fingerprints, enabling them to reunite in densely packed colonies. Interesting research reveals that sea lion calls can evolve into regional dialects, similar to human accents, with vocal traditions being passed down through generations. The sounds they produce do more than entertain. They form an intricate language that fosters social bonding, identity, and cultural continuity. Truly, these aren't just noises. Each call weaves a rich tapestry of communication essential for their survival and social cohesion. Why exactly does the Bering Strait freeze over? During the chilly winter months, the Bering Strait, usually a vast expanse of water between Alaska and Russia, transforms into a solid sheet of ice. This incredible natural phenomenon occurs typically in December and January, when temperatures drop significantly, allowing the frigid air to freeze the seawater. Travelers can experience the thrill of walking across the 2.4 miles that separate these two regions. Imagine braving the cold while your feet crunch on the ice, taking in the breathtaking snow-covered landscape around you. However, this adventurous crossing is not without its risks. Weather can shift dramatically, and not every part of the strait freezes reliably. Some areas may remain treacherous, with thin ice that could break underfoot. If you're determined to make this unique trek, preparation is key. Understanding the environment and employing safety measures will help ensure a successful journey. So whether you're dreaming of this icy passage or planning for a real adventure, the thought of striding between two continents on a frozen surface is undeniably thrilling, wouldn't you agree? Here's something incredible about the Serengeti's wildlife. The Serengeti is renowned for its astonishing variety of animals, making it a critical jewel in the crown of global ecosystems. This expansive region in Tanzania isn't just visually stunning, it serves as a vibrant habitat for majestic species like lions, elephants, cheetahs, and staggering numbers of wildebeests and zebras. One of the most awe-inspiring phenomena is the annual wildebeest migration, where as many as 1.5 million wildebeests move in search of fresh grass and water. This journey creates breathtaking scenes as they cross rivers, often facing treacherous conditions while chasing greener pastures. The Serengeti's rich grasslands offer ideal living conditions, supplying abundant food and shelter that sustain not only these iconic animals, but also many other species that share this habitat. Predators like lions and cheetahs patrol the savanna, counting on the plentiful ungulates for their survival, while elephants roam expansively, foraging for fruits and nourishing vegetation. With its stunning landscapes and a remarkable array of wildlife, the Serengeti truly embodies nature's wonder, inviting us all to marvel at its exquisite beauty and intricate ecological balance. What if I told you about grenadier fish? These remarkable creatures are not just your average fish swimming around, they're a key player in the deep-sea ecosystem. Grenadiers, also known as macrorids, inhabit the darkest depths of the ocean, sometimes plunging as deep as 6 kilometers below the surface. Can you picture the pitch-black surroundings they call home? Fascinatingly, these adaptations allow them to thrive where most marine life cannot. With elongated bodies and large, sensitive eyes, grenadiers are designed to detect even the faintest movements in the water, which is crucial for their survival in such a hostile environment. They constitute about 15% of the entire deep-sea population, highlighting their significance in maintaining ecological balance. Primarily feeding on smaller fish and crustaceans, these bottom dwellers create a crucial link in the underwater food web. As they swim gracefully along the ocean floor, grenadiers also help recycle nutrients, supporting life in regions where darkness prevails. So next time you think of the ocean, remember there's an incredible world beneath the waves, vibrant and full of surprises. Is it really true that goats have panoramic vision? Goats are fascinating creatures, renowned not just for their agility on steep cliffs, but also for their remarkable eyesight. Unlike our round pupils, goats possess unique rectangular horizontal pupils that give them an astonishing 320-degree field of vision. This extraordinary adaptation allows them to detect movement from almost every angle without the need to move their heads. As they navigate rugged terrains, their eyes work independently, maintaining stability and a steady horizon. This feature acts as a built-in stabilizer and wide-angle lens, enabling them to spot potential threats like predators lurking nearby. Thanks to their specialized vision, goats can confidently traverse narrow ledges and high-altitude paths, where a misstep could lead to a dangerous fall. It's not merely their muscle power that safeguards them, but their incredible eyes, which have evolved for both balance and survival. With such an amazing view of their environment, how do goats not become too distracted while climbing? Their vision truly makes them masters of their mountainous domains. Did you know that fawns are born without a scent? This incredible adaptation is a powerful survival tactic, allowing newborn deer to remain hidden from predators like wolves and bears. Imagine a tiny fawn lying still in the grass, perfectly camouflaged, while nature puts them to the ultimate test of hide and seek. In the wild, many animals rely on their sense of smell to locate food, but a fawn's lack of scent makes them seem like invisible little ninjas. Their mothers are keenly aware of this clever survival strategy and often leave their fawns nestled in safe spots while they go off to graze, ensuring the young ones stay out of harm's way. This unique feature doesn't last forever. As fawns grow, they begin to develop their own scent. This evolution plays a crucial role in strengthening the bond with their mothers and helps them learn the ropes of life in the forest. So next time you spot a fawn, think about their fascinating journey, from a scentless, hidden newborn to a robust member of the woodland community, all thanks to the wonders of nature. Prepare to be amazed by Jamaica's iconic contributions. This vibrant Caribbean island is famous not just for its stunning beaches and lush landscapes, but also as a cultural powerhouse that has shaped the world. Jamaica is the birthplace of reggae music, a genre that combines infectious rhythms, soulful melodies, and powerful social messages, famously promoted by the legendary Bob Marley. His timeless songs, such as No Woman, No Cry, and One Love, carry messages of unity and resilience, leaving an indelible mark on music history and inspiring countless artists around the globe. But Jamaica doesn't stop at music. It proudly claims Usain Bolt, the world's fastest man and a sprinting phenomenon. With his record-breaking speed and charismatic persona, Bolt has dazzled audiences during multiple Olympic Games, winning gold medals and shattering the world record for the 100-meter dash with an incredible time of 9.58 seconds. Together, Marley's heartfelt tunes and Bolt's electrifying performances highlight Jamaica's extraordinary contributions to entertainment and sports. So the next time you dance to reggae or watch a race, remember the amazing talents this small island has given to the world. What if I told you snakes can't hear music? The classic image of a snake charming performance often depicts a snake swaying gracefully to the tunes of a flute. But this scene is largely a misunderstanding. Snakes don't actually respond to music. They are nearly deaf to airborne sounds due to their absence of external ears and eardrums. Instead, these fascinating reptiles are equipped to sense low-frequency vibrations that travel through the ground. This is achieved through their jawbones, which are directly in contact with the earth. When a snake seems to follow the movements of a charmer's flute, it is actually responding to vibrations created by the charmer's footsteps and the swaying instrument. Without such movement, the snake quickly loses interest. This remarkable ability to detect ground vibrations allows snakes to perceive their surroundings with astonishing precision. They can sense approaching predators or even feel seismic activity, making them the ultimate motion sensors in their environment. The myth of snake music overlooks this incredible adaptation, revealing that snakes are more attuned to the heartbeat of the earth beneath them. Can you imagine that highways need constant care? Aging highway infrastructure, tricky weather conditions, and a relentless flow of vehicles all contribute to the continuous demand for maintenance on US highways. Picture yourself driving along a bumpy road filled with potholes. It's not just uncomfortable, but it poses a significant safety risk. Over time, highways suffer from wear and tear caused by the weight of heavy trucks and cars, leading to cracks, ruts, and other damaging issues. On top of that, unpredictable weather, ranging from heavy rain and snow to extreme heat, accelerates this deterioration. This reality keeps road crews busy year-round, patching surfaces, repainting lane markings, and ensuring that safety signs remain visible and reliable. Regular maintenance plays a crucial role in enhancing safety for all drivers, while also extending the life of these essential roads, which ultimately saves taxpayers money in the long run. So, the next time you encounter construction or repairs during your drive, remember that those efforts are vital for keeping our transportation network safe and functional for everyone. Here's something incredible about Lambert Glacier. This massive ice giant is located in Antarctica and is the largest glacier on our planet, stretching over 60 miles wide at its broadest point. Imagine a river of ice that's as long as a small country flowing gracefully from the heart of East Antarctica. The Lambert Glacier flows at a leisurely pace, but don't let that fool you. It's constantly on the move, carving through rock and shaping the landscape beneath it. This incredible glacier not only captivates with its sheer size, but it also plays a crucial role in global sea level rise discussions. As climate change continues to warm our planet, glaciers like Lambert are melting faster than ever, releasing vast amounts of fresh water into the ocean. This phenomenon can lead to rising sea levels, posing risks to coastal communities worldwide. Scientists carefully monitor the glacier's movements to better understand its dynamics and the broader impacts of climate change. So next time you think about glaciers, remember the Lambert Glacier and its impressive size. It's a true heavyweight in the world of ice. You won't believe this about Tres Fronteras. The Tres Fronteras, or Triple Frontier, is an extraordinary place where Argentina, Brazil, and Paraguay converge, highlighted by the enchanting meeting of the Iguazu and Paraná rivers. This geographical marvel is not just visually stunning. It offers a spectacular display of nature's beauty. Imagine rich green landscapes filled with diverse flora and fauna, along with the mesmerizing sight of waterfalls cascading down the cliffs. The rivers teem with vibrant wildlife, making it a hotspot for nature lovers and adventure seekers. However, the allure of this picturesque locale is overshadowed by its notorious reputation for crime. The close proximity of these three nations has unfortunately given rise to smuggling and organized crime, creating a complex interplay of cultures and economies. Tourists are drawn to the breathtaking scenery and thrilling activities like visiting the world-renowned Iguazu Falls or trekking through lush jungles. Yet it is crucial for visitors to stay informed about local safety conditions. Tres Fronteras exemplifies the fascinating duality of nature's splendor and the challenges posed by human activity. Isn't it astounding how beauty can coexist with significant social issues? What if I told you snails communicate through mucus? Snail trails are not just slippery surfaces, they form a sophisticated communication network packed with vital information. Snail mucus serves multiple purposes, acting as a lubricant that allows these fascinating creatures to glide effortlessly across rough or vertical surfaces. But what's truly remarkable is how they use this slime to convey messages. Embedded within the mucus are chemical cues or pheromones that signal paths to food sources or alert others to their readiness for mating. Snails can detect these scents and follow the trails, much like reading a secret map. In competitive environments, they may deliberately overwrite their trails with conflicting scents to confuse predators or rivals, showcasing their strategic thinking. Additionally, slime plays a crucial role in moisture conservation, keeping snails hydrated in dry conditions. So this unassuming substance has evolved from mere waste into a multifunctional tool, acting as GPS, armor, and a form of social media, all in one sticky package. Who knew these creatures had such intricate ways to survive and thrive? Is it really true that swans mate for life? Swans are fascinating creatures, not just for their beauty, but also for their deep bonds. These elegant birds are monogamous, meaning they typically form lifelong partnerships. When a pair of swans finds each other, they create a formidable team, building nests, raising their cygnets, and defending their territory against intruders. This dedication to one another is an extraordinary aspect of their lives, highlighting their emotional depth. However, tragedy can strike in the form of loss. If one swan dies, the surviving partner often experiences profound loneliness and may never find a new mate. Some bereaved swans exhibit mourning behaviors, reflecting feelings similar to human grief. This behavior showcases a remarkable loyalty, as these birds don't simply move on. Instead, they remain connected to their lost partner, which adds a poignant layer to their love story. So next time you see these graceful birds gliding across a lake, remember that beneath their serene surface lies a powerful narrative of love and loyalty, reminding us that love can be incredibly beautiful, yet heartbreakingly fragile. You might be shocked to learn that giraffes barely sleep. Despite their towering height and gentle demeanor, these magnificent creatures only indulge in short naps, totaling 30 to 60 minutes each day. Their sleep is made up of multiple brief episodes, typically lasting just 5 to 10 minutes at a time. You might wonder how they manage to function on so little rest. Giraffes primarily sleep while standing, thanks to a unique arrangement of ligaments that allows their legs to lock in place without tiring their muscles. Only in the most secure environments will they lie down to experience deep REM sleep, curling their necks backward in a seemingly awkward but stable position. This unusual sleep pattern is believed to be an evolutionary strategy, one that enhances their ability to stay vigilant against predators, such as lions or hyenas. In this way, giraffes embody a survival tactic where the need for alertness overrides the need for rest. With one of the shortest sleep durations in the animal kingdom, these creatures remind us that, for some animals, constant vigilance is essential for survival. Prepare to be amazed by Dubai's floral masterpiece. The Miracle Garden in Dubai isn't just any garden, it's the largest flower garden in the entire world. Home to an astonishing 150 million flowers, this vibrant oasis bursts with color and creativity, transforming an arid desert into a floral wonderland. Each bloom is artfully arranged into jaw-dropping designs, creating a sensory experience that feels like stepping into a fairy tale. Open from November to April, the garden welcomes visitors eager to bask in its beauty during the cooler months. As you explore, you can wander through a whimsical flower tunnel where petals wrap around you like a floral embrace, or admire the magnificent floral castle that looks like something straight out of a storybook. With imaginative displays that change each season, every corner of the Miracle Garden tells a unique tale through its flora. Whether you're a nature lover, a photographer looking for perfect shots, or someone simply seeking a joyful day out, this enchanting garden is a must-visit gem that captivates everyone who enters. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Che Guevara was a student. Before becoming a revolutionary icon in Cuba, Ernesto Che Guevara was a bright medical student at the University of Buenos Aires. Born in Argentina, he had a strong passion for medicine and a dream of improving the lives of the poor and less fortunate. While studying, Che immersed himself in his courses, but he also began to develop a heightened social consciousness. His transformative journey across South America on a motorcycle unveiled the harsh realities faced by countless individuals, igniting his desire to combat injustice. This awakening played a crucial role in shaping his radical perspectives, ultimately guiding him to become a pivotal figure in the Cuban Revolution alongside Fidel Castro. It's intriguing to realize that the same man who would later lead a fight for the oppressed once dedicated his days to studying medical textbooks and imagining a life of healing. Che's evolution from dedicated student to passionate revolutionary serves as a powerful reminder of how experiences can profoundly influence our identities and choices in life. Hard to believe, but could there be countless universes? The intriguing concept of the multiverse has sparked curiosity and debate among scientists and enthusiasts alike. Imagine our universe as just one thread in a vast cosmic fabric, where an infinite number of other universes coexist. Each of these realities could possess its own distinct physical laws and constants, leading to intriguing possibilities, including entirely different forms of life. This mind-bending idea arises from advanced theories in physics like quantum mechanics and string theory. One notable interpretation is the many worlds interpretation, which suggests that every time a quantum event occurs, whether it's the flip of a coin or a particle's movement, the universe bifurcates, resulting in the creation of a new universe for every potential outcome. This means that every decision or chance occurrence could spawn an entirely new version of reality. While we lack direct evidence for these alternative universes, the multiverse theory continues to excite imaginations in science, philosophy, and even popular culture. What if every possibility has its place in the cosmic landscape? Here's what actually happens when you meet a Komodo dragon. Recent discoveries have unveiled a shocking reality about these mighty reptiles. For years, many believed the Komodo dragon incapacitated its prey through bacterial infections caused by its notorious dirty mouth. However, scientists now know these creatures harbor venomous saliva, packed with a blend of proteins that can cause significant harm. When a Komodo dragon bites, venom glands in its jaws release potent toxins that rapidly enter the bloodstream. This venom thins the blood, lowers blood pressure, and can lead to a fatal state of shock. The dragon's serrated teeth, which function like saws, tear through flesh and allow the venom to thoroughly invade the wound. Consequently, victims often stagger away before succumbing to internal bleeding and muscle degradation, a slow but certain demise. The Komodo dragon's remarkable scent detection then allows it to track its prey, ensuring no escape. This makes these reptiles not just fearsome hunters, but also highly effective, chemically armed assassins in the wild. Turns out, the truth is that IC 1101 astounds us. Imagine a galaxy so massive that it dwarfs our own Milky Way by a staggering 220 times. IC 1101, a colossal elliptical galaxy located approximately 1 billion light-years away in the Abell 2029 galaxy cluster, stretches an incredible 6 million light-years across. This immense galaxy shines with the light of more than 100 trillion stars, which is truly mind-blowing when you consider that our Milky Way contains around 100 billion stars. To put this in perspective, if you could stand at one edge of IC 1101 and look across to the other side, you would need to travel billions of years at the speed of light to reach its far end. Remarkably, IC 1101 is not just a solitary giant. It interacts with other galaxies within its cluster, creating a complex web of cosmic relationships. As astronomers study these distant realms, they seek to unravel the mysteries surrounding such gigantic galaxies. What secrets do they hold? How did they form? The exploration of IC 1101 offers us a captivating glimpse into the vastness of the universe and the incredible, unfathomable scale of existence. Can you imagine that dung beetles navigate by starlight? It might sound unbelievable, yet these fascinating insects use the Milky Way to guide their journeys through the night. Known for their unique talent of rolling balls of dung beetles showcase an impressive ability to navigate using astronomical cues. Studies reveal that they can orient themselves based solely on the stars, allowing them to keep their dung balls moving in a straight line while dodging potential predators or finding their way back to their burrows. Remarkably, even on overcast nights when stars vanish from view, some species cleverly rely on the moon's glow for navigation. Imagine a tiny beetle, no larger than a thumbnail, using the shimmering Milky Way as its roadmap as it transports a dung ball multiple times its own size. This incredible skill not only highlights the complex relationship between nature and the cosmos, but also emphasizes that even the smallest of creatures possess extraordinary abilities. So the next time you see a dung beetle, remember the cosmic navigator hidden in plain sight. Is it really true that smart people bite their tongues? It turns out that intelligent individuals often find themselves irritated by situations that may not affect others the same way. Rather than reacting impulsively or lashing out in frustration, they usually choose to remain silent. This thoughtful behavior stems from a blend of emotional intelligence and self-awareness. Smart folks understand that shouting or engaging in petty arguments seldom resolves conflicts. In fact, it often exacerbates them. By restraining their reactions, they preserve their inner peace and avoid unnecessary drama. Instead of squandering energy on trivial annoyances, they strategically choose their battles, focusing on what truly matters. This approach not only enhances their own tranquility, but also sets a constructive example for those around them. When witnessing someone maintaining their composure in a tense moment, remember that they might just be demonstrating their intelligence by carefully considering their response. This valuable lesson in self-control and emotional management is something that everyone can benefit from. What strategies do you use to stay calm? Did you know the Mississippi River faces drought challenges? Recent drought conditions have put this iconic American river under severe stress, particularly since July 2024, when water levels in its lower reaches dropped to 8 feet below historic averages. This significant decline threatens not just the river itself, but also the multitude of species that depend on its rich ecosystem for survival. The lower water levels create obstacles for shipping routes, essential for transporting goods like grain and coal, leading to increased costs and logistical challenges for communities along the river. As the water retreats, it exposes riverbanks that can exacerbate erosion and disrupt the habitats of various wildlife. The role of climate change in these droughts cannot be overstated. It exacerbates extreme weather patterns, causing prolonged dry spells in some regions while potentially flooding others. To tackle these challenges, it is crucial for us to understand the complex relationship between climate, ecology, and human activities. How can we unite our efforts to ensure a thriving future for the Mississippi River? What if I told you Angola's borders are fascinating? Angola is a captivating country in southern Africa, with a unique geographic setup that makes it an interesting place to explore. Nestled between Namibia to the south, the Republic of Congo to the north, and Zambia to the east, Angola boasts a diverse blend of cultures, languages, and traditions. This strategic positioning fosters a dynamic flow of trade and intercultural exchange that enriches the nation's heritage. But there's even more to discover. To the west, Angola reveals its stunning coastline along the Atlantic Ocean, showcasing beautiful beaches and breathtaking views that attract both tourists and locals. This coastline is not just a visual delight. It plays a vital role in maritime trade, establishing Angola as a key hub for shipping routes in the region. The rich mix of land borders and ocean access contributes significantly to the country's wealth of natural resources, such as oil and precious minerals, which serve as pillars for its economy. The interplay of land and sea presents both challenges and opportunities, shaping Angola's identity and future, making it a fascinating study for anyone intrigued by geography or culture. You won't believe this about the cunning cuckoo. The cuckoo is a master manipulator of the avian world, showcasing a fascinating survival strategy known as brood parasitism. Instead of building its own nest, the female cuckoo cleverly lays her eggs in the nests of other bird species. This isn't done randomly. She meticulously selects a host whose eggs resemble her own, often imitating the color, size, and speckle patterns with astonishing accuracy. When the cuckoo chick hatches, typically first due to its larger size, it instinctively pushes the host's eggs or chicks out of the nest. This shocking act goes unnoticed by the unsuspecting foster parents who, driven by instinct, continue to feed the cuckoo chick, mistaking it for their own. Consequently, the cuckoo escapes the burdens of parenthood and can focus on laying more eggs in different nests. This extraordinary strategy highlights that survival isn't solely reliant on strength, but also on clever tactics and evolutionary ingenuity. How does the cuckoo's manipulation change your perspective on nature? What if I told you about a famous airport? In the beautiful island of Madeira, Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo International Airport shines brightly as more than just a travel hub. It's a tribute to one of the world's greatest football legends, Cristiano Ronaldo. This airport was named in 2016 to honor the local hero, who was born on the island and has put it on the global map. Originally opened in 1964, it has seen significant enhancements, accommodating thousands of tourists eager to experience Madeira's breathtaking scenery and rich culture. With its awe-inspiring views of dramatic cliffs and the Atlantic Ocean, the airport welcomes visitors to explore local wine, delicious cuisine, and art inspired by the island's vibrant spirit. The airport itself serves as a gateway to adventure, with parts of the terminal showcasing Ronaldo's incredible football journey through memorabilia. As travelers step off the plane, they step into a living celebration of the region's pride and heritage. So the next time you hear about this airport, remember, it represents more than just flights. It's a symbol of Madeira's identity and a homage to its most famous son. Is it really true that Beyoncé's name has a special meaning? Beyoncé Giselle Knowles-Carter, one of the most celebrated music icons of our time, carries a beautiful piece of family history within her name. Her first name, Beyoncé, pays homage to her mother, Tina Knowles' maiden name, symbolizing a heartfelt connection to her family's roots. This unique name mirrors Beyoncé's distinct style and artistry in the music industry, making her instantly recognizable. Raised in a household that embraced music, dance, and performance, she was destined for greatness, first as a beloved member of Destiny's Child and then as a powerhouse solo artist. Her name represents more than just a label. It embodies her personal story and the legacy of her family's influence. With numerous awards decorating her career and a commitment to empowering others, Beyoncé's evolution from her mother's maiden name to a global superstar illustrates how heritage and personal identity shape extraordinary talents. Each time she takes the stage, she reminds us that names carry power and history, inspiring countless fans around the world. What if I told you Russia has cheap utilities? In the heart of this vast nation, many are surprised to find that the average monthly cost for essential utilities, like electricity, water, and heating, is only about $52. This remarkable figure stands in striking contrast to the soaring prices in many other countries, making Russia an attractive option for those seeking a lower cost of living. But the affordability doesn't end with utilities. Public transportation in cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg is incredibly budget-friendly. A student subway pass can be as low as $6 a month, while a regular ticket for daily commuters costs around $34 monthly. These prices help students and professionals alike navigate the bustling urban landscapes without denting their wallets. With such low expenses on essential services and transportation, residents can enjoy a higher quality of life, spending their excess funds on leisure activities, exploring rich cultural experiences, or indulging in delicious local cuisine. So whether you're considering a move or simply curious about Russia, these affordable living costs provide just one reason to explore this intriguing country. Here's what actually happens when you climb Mount Elbrus. Mount Elbrus, towering majestically at 5,642 meters, holds the crown as the highest mountain in Europe. Nestled in the stunning Caucasus region of Russia, this breathtaking peak draws adventurers and nature lovers from all around the globe. Climbing Mount Elbrus isn't just about reaching the summit. It's an exhilarating journey filled with diverse experiences. The mountain, which is a dormant volcano, last erupted more than 2,000 years ago, creating an intriguing geological history. The routes up Elbrus cater to everyone, from seasoned mountaineers tackling challenging paths to casual hikers seeking a less strenuous experience. Along the way, climbers can find refuge in the Iglitsky and Garabashi huts, making their ascent somewhat more comfortable. The views from the top are nothing short of spectacular, revealing sprawling valleys and rugged mountain ranges for miles around. Additionally, the area is a haven of biodiversity, with unique plants and animals thriving at extreme altitudes. Whether you're a daring explorer or simply curious about our planet's wonders, Mount Elbrus promises a captivating adventure. This might surprise you, The Bridge of Immortals. Huangshan, widely known as the Bridge of Immortals, is a breathtaking narrow bridge that hangs gracefully amidst the majestic yellow mountains of China. As you step onto this iconic structure, a sense of awe washes over you, especially when you peer down at the rugged cliffs and verdant valleys below. The views are so stunning that they seem almost unreal. On clear days, you might feel like you're walking among the clouds. The beauty of Huangshan is in its unique geology, characterized by granite peaks that rise dramatically against the sky, twisted pine trees that cling to the rocks, and the mystical seas of mist that frequently envelop the landscape. This enchanting setting creates an otherworldly charm that draws adventure seekers and nature lovers alike. Hiking up to the bridge offers not just a physical challenge but also a moment of tranquility as the serene mountain environment wraps around you. If you're yearning for an unforgettable experience filled with stunning scenery and a touch of adventure, visiting the Bridge of Immortals should definitely be on your travel list. Believe it or not, dying is illegal in Netherlands. This quirky situation in Colorado has its roots in a hilariously strange event from the past. In the 1980s, when a local man died, an odd attempt to preserve his body in a frozen state led the town to enact this notorious law, declaring itself a territory for immortals. Although no one can genuinely enforce such a decree, the law provides an amusing talking point for both residents and visitors. Locals often joke that they'll never kick the bucket, embracing the town's whimsical charm. This bizarre tradition attracts tourists seeking to learn about the peculiar legislation and the tale of the frozen resident who inspired it. People come to laugh, take pictures, and share stories about the oddity of life and death, demonstrating that humor can thrive even in the most peculiar situations. If you visit Netherlands, remember to appreciate the light-hearted spirit surrounding this law. It's a delightful reminder that even within the serious matter of mortality, laughter can emerge in the most unexpected places. Believe it or not, the largest pool awaits you. This spectacular swimming pool is located at the San Alfonso del Mar Resort in Algarrobo, Chile, stretching an unimaginable 1,013 meters, which is roughly equivalent to the length of 10 football fields. This colossal pool holds over 66 million gallons of crystal-clear seawater, creating a stunning sight that captivates visitors from around the world. The vibrant blue color sparkles under the sun, making it appear as if the ocean has been captured in a tranquil oasis. Guests at the resort can enjoy a variety of activities, including leisurely paddling, kayaking, and even sailing, allowing everyone from thrill seekers to those just wanting to relax to find their perfect way to enjoy the water. Completed in 2006, this incredible feat of engineering combines artistic design with the natural beauty of the coastal landscape. The unique design ensures calm swimming conditions despite its proximity to the ocean, showcasing how human creativity harmonizes with nature's wonders. Whether you're diving into the refreshing water or lounging poolside, the sheer scale of this aquatic marvel is sure to leave you amazed. Hard to believe, but Christmas magic thrives on volunteers. Volunteers play a crucial role in making the holiday season special for children, ensuring that every kid receives a personalized reply to their letters. Each year, millions of letters pour in from young dreamers around the globe, and these dedicated individuals bring the heartwarming spirit of Christmas to life. Organizations like the North Pole Workshop and local charities rally passionate helpers who are devoted to preserving this cherished tradition. With great care, volunteers read each letter, often decorated with colorful drawings and heartfelt wishes, responding with warmth and encouragement. Sometimes they even include toy suggestions to ignite that special twinkle in a child's eye. This personal touch not only sparks joy, but also reinforces the belief that children's dreams truly matter. By dedicating their time, volunteers forge connections that extend beyond mere correspondence. They foster a sense of community and create lasting memories. Isn't it heartwarming to realize just how many people are committed to spreading happiness and love during this joyful season? Hard to believe, but the Judas chair horrified victims. This medieval device, ominously known as the chair of torture, was designed to instill fear and extract confessions from its victims. Picture a large chair covered with between 500 to 1,500 sharp spikes, each one ready to pierce the skin of anyone unfortunate enough to sit in it. Straps were attached to secure the person tightly in place, making escape nearly impossible. What's even more chilling is that the Judas chair could be heated, turning this horrific instrument of torture into a fiery ordeal. Often used by those in power, it became a tool of intimidation during the darker days of the Middle Ages, when extracting confessions was a grim necessity for authorities. Victims would often be subjected to this agonizing experience in hopes of eliciting valuable information or a confession to alleged crimes. Though its use is long abolished, the mere thought of the Judas chair serves as a chilling reminder of the lengths to which people could go to seek the truth. Thankfully today, justice is served through more humane means. Did you know that survival relies on the rule of threes? This fascinating principle outlines how long humans can last without essential elements we often take for granted. Start with air. You can survive approximately 3 minutes without it, since your body desperately needs oxygen to function properly. Now consider shelter. In extreme weather conditions, you can only last about 3 hours without some form of protection. If you're caught in a storm or facing scorching heat, this time frame highlights how critical it is to find or create shelter quickly. Next up is hydration. You can go around 3 days without water. Our bodies, largely composed of water, can suffer severely from dehydration, leading to confusion and physical weakness. Lastly, albeit unpleasant, you can survive about 3 weeks without food. While this may sound daunting, these timeframes are crucial for anyone looking to prioritize their actions during emergencies. Whether you're an avid adventurer or simply curious about survival skills, grasping the rule of threes prepares you to make quick, informed decisions when every second counts. Can you imagine that Namibia protects nature so passionately? It's true, over 40% of this stunning country is set aside for nature reserves, national parks, and community-managed conservancies, making it one of the leaders in conservation efforts worldwide. This substantial portion of land is dedicated to not only preserving the breathtaking scenery, but also safeguarding diverse wildlife habitats. With more than 80 community conservancies responsible for covering around 20% of Namibia's area, locals play a vital role in both conservation and community development. These conservancies create job opportunities while promoting sustainable practices that benefit both people and the environment. As a result of these dedicated efforts, populations of remarkable species like the majestic black rhinos, elusive leopards, and unique desert elephants are on the rise. Imagine witnessing these magnificent creatures roam freely in their natural habitat. Namibia's commitment is an extraordinary example of how we can harmoniously share land between human communities and the natural world, shining a light on the vital importance of biodiversity preservation for future generations. It's a beautiful balance between protecting wildlife and supporting communities, proving that love for nature can thrive through cooperation. Let's uncover the truth about giraffe coat patterns. Each giraffe's coat is as distinctive as a fingerprint, boasting a unique arrangement of spots that varies in size, shape, and distribution. This uniqueness is so pronounced that scientists utilize advanced pattern recognition software to identify and track individual giraffes in the wild. But these striking spots serve more than just an identification purpose. They play crucial roles in a giraffe's survival. Beneath each patch lies a dense network of blood vessels, functioning as thermal windows that help these magnificent creatures regulate their body temperature. In the sweltering heat of the African sun, giraffes can release excess heat while retaining warmth during cooler nights. Furthermore, their coat patterns provide exceptional camouflage, blending seamlessly with the sun-dappled foliage of the savanna, thus protecting them from predators like lions. Interestingly, genetic research shows that these spot patterns are not merely random creations. They are inherited traits, with each population adapting its coat based on environmental factors like climate. Giraffes literally wear their evolution on their sleeves, or rather, across every inch of their tall, spotted bodies. Prepare to be amazed by Torres del Paine National Park. This breathtaking national park, nestled in Chilean Patagonia, is a natural wonder bursting with stunning sights and experiences. Within its expansive 700 square kilometers, visitors can marvel at the iconic granite peaks of the Torres, which rise dramatically against the sky, or watch as colossal glaciers like Grey Glacier move and crack with ancient power. The park's landscape is accented by deep blue lakes, which beautifully reflect the surrounding mountains. Outdoor enthusiasts flock here to hike on well-maintained trails, including the famous W Trek, which provides challenges and rewards for every adventurer. Wildlife abounds, with guanacos roaming the hillsides, Andean condors soaring above, and even pumas hiding in the underbrush. Each season paints the park in unique colors. Summer bursts with flowers in vibrant hues, while winter enchants with a snowy blanket that transforms the terrain. Beyond the breathtaking scenery, Torres del Paine is crucial for preserving the region's unique flora and fauna. Ready to explore this remarkable gem of Chile? Here's a wild fact about gym costs in Saudi Arabia. If you're eager to get fit, be prepared for some sticker shock when checking gym membership prices. In Saudi Arabia, fees can range from $53 to $107 monthly, depending on the gym's facilities and services. But that's just the beginning. Many gyms offer extra activities like group classes or personal training sessions, which can significantly increase your monthly expenses by several $100s. It's like choosing a meal at a buffet, but instead of food, you're picking fitness features that can strain your budget. However, many people find this investment to be worthwhile. Staying active is crucial for a balanced lifestyle, and the social scene found in gyms can offer motivation and companionship. Classes are not just workouts, they can also connect you with like-minded individuals who push you to reach your goals. Despite the costs, the advantages to your physical and mental well-being can truly make the price tag feel lighter in the long run. Have you considered how much your health is worth? Hard to believe, but zombies have deep cultural roots. The term zombie likely traces its roots back to the Congo word nzambi, which means the spirit of a dead person. This fascinating journey reveals how a simple word can take on various meanings across different cultures. In many Western movies and TV shows, zombies are depicted as brain-hungry monsters creeping through dark alleys. However, in Haitian culture, the definition contrasts sharply. Here, zombies represent individuals who are socially ostracized, embodying a sense of exclusion rather than the mindless hunger we often associate with them. This interpretation stems from the rich history and folklore of Haitian Vodou, a belief system that asserts certain individuals can be resurrected, but not as themselves. Instead, they become beings under the control of others. This powerful symbolism speaks to themes of lost identity and freedom. Therefore, the next time you hear the term zombie, think beyond the horror genre. Reflect on the deeper cultural implications and the shared human experiences of fear and loss that shape our understanding of life and death, reminding us of the diverse beliefs that enrich our world. Here's what actually happens when you carry a ukulele. Believe it or not, ukuleles are banned in Salt Lake City. This quirky law makes it illegal to carry an unwrapped ukulele on the street, which sounds strange, right? Salt Lake City, celebrated for its stunning views and outdoor activities, has a history peppered with unique laws reflecting its culture and community values. Although the exact reason for this unusual regulation isn't immediately clear, it certainly adds a splash of humor to the city's legal framework. The ukulele has long been a symbol of joy and music, so the prohibition against it can come as a surprise in such a vibrant atmosphere. Perhaps the intention behind this law was to encourage musicians to take care of their instruments, or to prevent street performances that might disrupt the peace. While this may sound like a joke or a remnant from the past, understanding local laws is crucial, especially for music enthusiasts visiting this beautiful city. So if you find yourself wandering the streets of Salt Lake City with a ukulele, make sure to keep it wrapped up to steer clear of any legal troubles. Hard to believe, but Dubai has strict photography rules. In this stunning city, known for its towering skyscrapers and vibrant culture, taking photos requires more than just a quick click of your camera. Dubai places a high value on privacy and capturing images of individuals, particularly Muslim women and children. without their consent, is not only frowned upon, but could lead to uncomfortable situations or serious repercussions. Before you snap a photo of a stranger, always remember to ask for permission. Additionally, there are specific places where photography is strictly prohibited, including airports, military installations, and many government buildings. These regulations are not mere suggestions. Failing to adhere to these rules could result in hefty fines or even arrest. This means that while enjoying Dubai's breathtaking sights, it's essential to respect both local customs and laws to ensure a positive experience. By being considerate and mindful of these photography guidelines, you not only protect yourself, but also honor the rich tapestry of this unique city. So next time you're wandering through the lively streets of Dubai, keep these rules in mind for a hassle-free adventure. You won't believe this about the first commercial flight. On January 1st, 1914, a groundbreaking moment in aviation history unfolded when the first commercial airplane flight departed from St. Petersburg to Tampa, Florida. This remarkable journey, spanning just 34 kilometers and taking only 23 minutes, signified a new chapter in transportation. The craft for this inaugural flight, a Benoit 15 seaplane, was designed to carry one passenger along with its pilot. Imagine being one of the lucky passengers, gliding through the air, witnessing the breathtaking panorama of Florida's coastline from above. Experiences that were beyond the imagination of the average person at that time. Back then, flying was a luxury. The ticket price of $5, equivalent to about $150 today, meant only the bravest adventurers could afford to ascend into the clouds. This historic flight laid the groundwork for commercial aviation, opening the door to an industry that would eventually connect millions across the globe. Can you picture the world of travel without that daring leap into the skies? Why exactly does a sloth swim like a pro? Sloths, often seen lazily hanging from trees, exhibit a surprising talent for swimming that sets them apart from other mammals. Though they move slowly on land, these remarkable creatures become agile swimmers when they hit the water. Utilizing their long arms and strong forelimbs, sloths can perform an effortless breaststroke, gliding through rivers at speeds of up to 3 meters per minute. Their unique anatomy aids in this aquatic prowess. Having a low metabolic rate and a layer of fat allows them to float serenely, conserving energy while they navigate flooded rainforest floors and rivers. Notably, sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 seconds, a skill that provides an essential means to evade predators or cross swamps thoughtfully. This swimming ability is crucial for young sloths too. They begin to learn this life-saving skill just weeks after birth, highlighting its importance for survival in the lush and water-rich jungles of Central and South America. So the next time you think of sloths, remember they are not just tree dwellers, but also skilled swimmers. What if I told you sea cucumbers self-destruct to survive? This amazing marine creature has evolved a dramatic survival tactic called evisceration. When threatened, instead of fighting back, the sea cucumber releases its intestines, respiratory organs, and sometimes even reproductive tissue through its anus. This curious strategy creates a slippery distraction for predators, who are left with a bizarre and unsatisfying meal. While it may seem like a desperate act, evisceration is a remarkable example of survival through sacrifice. After such an event, the sea cucumber escapes relatively unharmed, allowing it to regenerate its lost organs completely within a few weeks. This fascinating process has gained the attention of scientists who study human tissue and organ repair, as it provides valuable insights into regenerative medicine. The ability of sea cucumbers to turn vulnerability into survival showcases nature's incredible versatility and adaptability. This fascinating marine animal teaches us that sometimes giving something up is necessary for the sake of life and regrowth. Why exactly does Victoria Peak captivate so many visitors? This stunning location in Hong Kong is renowned for its breathtaking views of the city skyline and surrounding nature. As you stand at the top, you are greeted with a dazzling panorama, showcasing the impressive skyscrapers, the shimmering waters of Victoria Harbour, and the lush mountains that cradle the city. The journey to this iconic viewpoint is equally thrilling as you board the Peak Tram, an old funicular railway that has been operating since 1888. Regularly climbing at a steep angle, the tram ride provides a unique perspective, offering glimpses of both the vibrant city and the beautiful greenery along the route. Once at the peak, visitors have endless options to enjoy their time, whether it's wandering through the tranquil park, sampling delicious snacks at local cafes, or exploring exhibits that tell the rich history of the area. With its combination of striking views and engaging activities, Victoria Peak promises unforgettable memories and a deeper appreciation for the lively spirit of Hong Kong. Here's something incredible about boxfish and their armor. Boxfish, members of the family Ostraciidae, are truly nature's aquatic tanks. Instead of relying on flexible skin or standard scales, these fascinating creatures are encased in a unique, rigid, bony exoskeleton. Comprised of interlocking hexagonal plates, this hard, box-like shell provides exceptional protection, making boxfish nearly immune to bites and scrapes, especially in the harsh conditions of reef environments. While their distinctive shape may limit their speed, it significantly enhances their stability, allowing them to navigate with precision through coral structures. When threatened, some species of boxfish can even excrete a milky, toxic mucus as a defense mechanism, employing both chemical and visual warnings to deter potential predators. Their bright, patterned bodies serve as warnings as well, further discouraging attacks. Interestingly, engineers are now studying the biomechanics of boxfish, drawing inspiration from their unique body shape for innovative designs in automobiles and underwater robotics. In the evolutionary struggle between speed and safety, boxfish demonstrate that armored resilience can often be the winning strategy. Here's something incredible about Britain's triangle trade. This complex system of commerce flourished in the 17th and 18th centuries, significantly shaping Britain's wealth and its role in the global marketplace. The triangle trade involved three main stops. British ships loaded with manufactured goods, such as textiles and metal wares, set sail for Africa. There, these goods were exchanged for enslaved individuals, marking the grim start of their harrowing journey. Next, these captives were transported across the Atlantic to the Americas, working under brutal conditions on sugar plantations, which thrived due to Europe's insatiable demand for sugar. After the harvest, victorious ships returned to Britain, overflowing with sugar, molasses, and rum, further enriching the merchants involved and solidifying Britain's position as a consumer hub. However, this trade had catastrophic consequences for African societies, resulting in profound social upheaval and population displacement. The legacy of the triangle trade resonates today, exposing the intricate links between commerce, colonization, and the ongoing struggle for human rights. How has this dark past shaped our modern economic landscape? Let's uncover the truth about North Korea's economy. In this isolated nation, cash reigns supreme as credit cards and online transactions are completely absent. Most North Koreans rely on physical money, predominantly the North Korean won, for daily purchases, crafting an unusual financial landscape. Unfortunately, the won lacks recognition on the global market, prompting many individuals to prefer more stable currencies such as the US dollar and the Chinese yuan. Imagine a life where convenience vanishes without electronic payments. That's everyday reality for the people of North Korea. This absence of digital banking not only illustrates the restrictive nature of the country, but also reflects their aversion to outside influences, leading to a tightly controlled economic environment. Residents navigate their lives by physically counting and carrying cash, which shapes their daily transactions. Although this cash-only approach may seem perplexing to outsiders, for North Koreans, it's simply the way things operate, similar to shopping in a culture where every purchase comes straight from your pocket, with no tech to assist you. Turns out the truth is that bungee jumping began here. The Kawarau Gorge Suspension Bridge in New Zealand stands as a thrilling testament to adventure. This iconic structure, built 43 meters above the picturesque Kawarau River, became the world's first commercial bungee jumping site when it opened in 1988. Imagine the rush of standing on its edge, heart-pounding, looking down at the cascading water below while surrounded by stunning landscapes that resemble a postcard scene. As adrenaline junkies leap into the air, they experience the ultimate thrill that has drawn visitors from across the globe. But the bridge isn't just a daredevil's launch pad. It also connects to the scenic Queenstown Trail, a favorite route for hikers and bikers. As you traverse this trail, you bask in the awe-inspiring views of the gorge and river, enhancing your outdoor adventure with nature's beauty and a sprinkle of excitement. Whether you choose to take the leap or simply soak in the sights, the Kawarau Bridge offers an unforgettable experience that embodies New Zealand's adventurous spirit. Believe it or not, Muay Thai is thrilling and profound. This martial art, originating from Thailand, is often celebrated for its unique combination of fierce competition and artistic elegance. Known as the art of 8 limbs, Muay Thai distinguishes itself with its use of fists, elbows, knees, and shins in combat. This diverse range of striking techniques creates an engaging and dynamic fighting style, resembling a powerful dance where each movement counts. Fighters must not only master physical skill, but also develop mental toughness and discipline, making the sport a true test of resilience. Each training session involves rigorous routines that foster a deep mind-body connection, essential for excelling in this demanding discipline. Practitioners develop respect for their opponents and honor for their art, often viewing Muay Thai as a way of life rather than just a sport. Whether you're drawn to it for fitness, self-defense, or the thrill of competition, engaging with Muay Thai offers a transformative journey. Are you ready to explore this captivating world where strength meets grace? Believe it or not, your hair grows from beneath your scalp. Most people think of hair as something that simply grows out of their heads, but the real action happens deep down at the hair follicles. These tiny structures, located beneath the skin, are responsible for producing new hair cells every single day. On average, hair grows about half an inch, or 1.25 centimeters each month. However, this growth can be influenced by several factors, including genetics and diet. If your parents had luscious, thick hair, you might be genetically predisposed to similar traits. But genetics isn't the whole story. Your diet also plays a crucial role. Consuming a well-balanced diet rich in vitamins and minerals can enhance your hair's health. Nutrients such as biotin, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids are particularly beneficial. They help create an optimal environment for your scalp, promoting hair growth. So, when you admire your locks, remember the active, hidden world beneath the surface that helps shape your hair's journey every day. Have you ever wondered about the Moscow Kremlin's secrets? This iconic fortress complex is a central piece of Russian history, art, and politics. Built in the late 15th century, the Kremlin has served as the heart of power for Russian leaders across centuries. Its stunning red brick walls and elaborate domes, especially those of St. Basil's Cathedral, create a vibrant and striking skyline in the heart of Moscow. Not only majestic in appearance, the Kremlin hosts significant events, ranging from royal ceremonies to poignant political discussions. Currently, it serves as the official residence of Russia's President, Vladimir Putin, making it a bustling hub of government activity. Visitors to the Kremlin can explore its rich cultural landscape, which includes multiple museums and galleries showcasing Russia's artistic heritage. This dual role, as both a symbol of national pride and an active governmental center, highlights the important place the Kremlin holds in contemporary Russian life. Whether you're a history buff or simply a traveler captivated by architectural grandeur, the Moscow Kremlin offers a fascinating glimpse into the past and present of Russia. You won't believe this about Alaska's breathtaking size. This incredible state is more than just vast landscapes. It's a giant when it comes to size. Alaska is so enormous that it could easily hold Texas, California, and Montana all at once within its borders. Covering about 663,300 square miles, it stands as the largest state in the US by a long shot, dwarfing the others with its sheer area. In fact, its size surpasses that of all but 18 countries worldwide. Imagine driving from the southern coast to the northern tundra. You'd traverse diverse terrains including mountain ranges, dense forests, and striking tundras. Alaska is home to extraordinary natural wonders like Denali National Park, which boasts North America's highest peak. Alongside this grandeur, a variety of wildlife flourishes, featuring iconic bears, majestic moose, and graceful whales, all contributing to a unique and rugged ecosystem that captivates visitors. Additionally, the state's coastline stretches over 6,600 miles, adorned with stunning fjords, towering glaciers, and countless islands. So next time someone mentions Alaska, remember just how remarkably large and diverse it truly is. Surprisingly, it's a fact that the Great Mosque of Mecca astounds. This magnificent building, also known as Al-Masjid al-Haram, stands as the largest mosque globally and is the spiritual epicenter of Islam. Nestled in the heart of Mecca, Saudi Arabia, this architectural marvel can accommodate over 2 million worshippers simultaneously. At the core of the mosque is the Kaaba, a cube-shaped structure wrapped in black silk, regarded as the holiest site in Islam. Each day, Muslims worldwide turn towards the Kaaba during their prayers, and it becomes especially significant during the Hajj pilgrimage, which millions embark on annually. With a history that stretches back to the 7th century, the mosque has seen numerous expansions, the latest occurring in the 21st century, to meet the needs of an ever-growing population of pilgrims. Visitors to the mosque are greeted with breathtaking architecture, intricate decorative arts, and an overwhelming sense of unity among worshippers from diverse backgrounds. Truly, the Great Mosque embodies the spirit of devotion and community, forging spiritual connections that transcend borders and cultures. You won't believe this about Italy's secret staircases. In the enchanting cities of Venice and Florence, hidden staircases were ingeniously built into the very walls of aristocratic homes. These secret passages served as vital escape routes during turbulent times, allowing wealthy families to flee danger without being detected. Often cleverly concealed, these staircases might lead to secret rooms stocked with valuables or safe exits to the bustling streets below. Exploring Italy, many visitors experience the thrill of discovering these architectural wonders, which are not just relics of the past, but also fascinating storytelling devices. Each staircase has its own unique design and purpose, whispering tales of safety, secrecy, and the dramatic history of the families who used them. Imagine walking through the charming, narrow streets and coming across a beautifully decorated entry that hints at a hidden world. As you stroll through these historic cities, keep a watchful eye. Who knows when you might uncover a staircase that leads to stories of adventure and intrigue, whisking you back in time. Prepare to be amazed by migrant journeys. Most migrants at the US-Mexico border come from 3 Central American countries: Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. These nations face daunting economic challenges, such as soaring unemployment rates and entrenched poverty, which drive countless individuals to seek better opportunities across the border. In Guatemala, for example, nearly half of the population lives in poverty, and in both Honduras and El Salvador, the pervasive threat of violent crime and gang activity makes daily existence perilous. Families often grapple with the heartbreaking decision to leave their homes, yearning for a safer and more stable future for their children. Compounding these issues, climate change has introduced severe agricultural challenges, exacerbating food insecurity and pushing even more people to migrate. Many of these hopeful migrants embark on treacherous journeys, risking everything for the chance of a better life. As the migration crisis unfolds, understanding these root causes becomes crucial for grasping the complexities of the situation. Are we ready to listen and respond? Believe it or not, did you know Italy is a language treasure chest? Absolutely. While Italian is the main language you'll hear across this beautiful country, it's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the rich tapestry of dialects and regional languages. Italy is home to numerous unique variants of speech that reflect its diverse history, culture, and geographical features. For instance, a journey from Florence to Naples introduces a whole new dialect that might sound completely different. This journey through languages reveals regional dialects like Sicilian, Neapolitan, and Venetian, each possessing its own grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation rules. Interestingly, many locals prefer using their dialects in daily conversations rather than standard Italian, showcasing their pride in regional identity. This linguistic diversity isn't just fascinating, it encapsulates Italy's vibrant culture and historical depth, enchanting locals and tourists alike. So, whether you're savoring pasta in Rome or enjoying a coffee chat in a charming Venice cafe, you'll uncover that Italy's language landscape is as rich and varied as its renowned art and delectable cuisine. What if I told you about the magical ice hotel? Every winter, a stunning hotel made of ice and snow emerges in Sweden, capturing the imagination of visitors worldwide. Known as the Ice Hotel, this enchanting structure appears in the small village of Jukkasjärvi, just above the Arctic Circle. Each year, talented artisans gather around 5,000 tons of ice from the nearby Torne River, skillfully crafting spectacular rooms, intricate sculptures, and even a fabulous ice bar. The design is never the same, offering guests a fresh experience filled with unique themes and artistic flair. Beyond the breathtaking architecture, guests can engage in exhilarating winter activities such as dog sledding and snowmobiling, or enjoy the warm ambiance of a cozy sauna. As the winter season wanes, the ice hotel melts back into the river, making each visit a one-of-a-kind adventure that vanishes with the seasons. Imagine snuggling into a sleeping bag on an ice bed. How many hotels can claim to offer such a frosty and unforgettable experience? Each year, the Ice Hotel invites you to marvel at the beauty of winter in a truly magical way. Hard to believe, but Mars had massive tsunamis. Recent evidence suggests that the red planet wasn't just a dry, dusty landscape we see today. It once experienced extraordinary cataclysmic events, including enormous tsunamis triggered by meteor strikes. Imagine waves reaching heights of up to 50 meters crashing onto Martian shores. These formidable waves likely formed when large space rocks slammed into Mars's surface, sending shockwaves through the planet's crust and splashing torrents of water. Scientists have discovered remnants of these ancient tsunamis as distinctive geological features, showcasing wave-like patterns and sediment deposits. These findings hint at a dynamic history marked by watery chaos rather than the barren terrain we associate with Mars today. Although the planet is currently inhospitable, the existence of these massive waves raises fascinating questions about past conditions that may have supported liquid water and even life. By studying these Martian tsunamis, we deepen our understanding of planetary evolution, while inspiring curiosity about what other cosmic surprises the universe might still be hiding. Most people don't know this, but giraffes take quick naps. Giraffes are fascinating creatures, especially when it comes to their sleeping habits. These majestic animals have a unique approach to resting, which is essential for their survival. In the wild, they typically sleep for only about 20 minutes at a time and rarely exceed a few hours of sleep in an entire day. What makes this even more intriguing is their ability to snooze while standing up, allowing them to remain vigilant against potential predators. This skill is advantageous, as it keeps them alert and ready to flee at a moment's notice. Although giraffes can sleep lying down, they tend to do so only in short bursts when they feel secure in their surroundings. This minimal sleeping pattern is largely due to their impressive height and long limbs, which make them more susceptible to threats. By taking short and effective naps, giraffes balance their need for rest with the necessity of being aware of their environment. So when you think about a good night's sleep, remember the giraffe's clever strategy of quick, strategic napping. Here's a wild fact about Africa's unique geography. It's pretty mind-blowing. Africa is the only continent that sits in each of the northern, southern, eastern, and western hemispheres, making it truly unique. If you picture a globe, the equator runs right through the middle of Africa, dividing it into the northern and southern halves. Meanwhile, the prime meridian, which serves as a key reference for measuring longitude, runs through the western part of Africa. This fascinating positioning leads to a spectacular range of climates and ecosystems. Africa boasts everything from the lush rainforests of the Congo, teeming with biodiversity, to the vast deserts of the Sahara, which are home to unique flora and fauna adapted to extreme conditions. This diversity extends to its rich array of cultures, languages, and traditions, showcasing a vibrant tapestry woven over millennia. The continent's geographical uniqueness is not just a feature, it shapes its history and the intricate relationships among its peoples. So, whether you're captivated by geography, intrigued by history, or eager to learn about its cultures, Africa has something incredible waiting for you. Is it really true that Colombia has towering wax palms? These incredible trees, known as the wax palm, are the tallest in South America, soaring to heights of up to 200 feet. Primarily found in the stunning Cocora Valley, these palms are not only remarkable for their height, but also serve as Colombia's national tree, symbolizing the nation's rich biodiversity. Picture yourself standing amidst a lush green valley, surrounded by misty mountains and a breathtaking sea of slender, towering palms reaching toward the blue sky. The wax palm flourishes in a unique ecosystem, characterized by cool, rainy climates and nutrient-rich soil, making it an ideal location for these majestic giants to thrive. Beyond their aesthetic beauty, these trees play a vital role in their environment. They provide shelter for numerous bird species and significantly contribute to the health of the local ecosystem. Unfortunately, the wax palm is classified as near threatened due to habitat loss and the impacts of climate change. Fortunately, conservation efforts are actively underway to safeguard these extraordinary trees and their habitats, ensuring that future generations can revel in the awe-inspiring sight of wax palms swaying gently in the wind. You might be shocked to learn that Cayman Islands host more companies than people. The Cayman Islands, a stunning British overseas territory nestled in the Caribbean, is renowned for its breathtaking beaches and clear blue waters. But what truly sets it apart is its extraordinary financial landscape. With a population of around 65,000 people, this tiny paradise boasts over 100,000 registered companies, securing its place as one of the world's top business hubs. What attracts so many businesses? The answer lies in the Cayman Islands' appealing tax laws and regulations that attract entrepreneurs and investors from across the globe seeking a favorable financial environment. This unique situation provides privacy and fewer restrictions for businesses, making it a haven for those in finance. Meanwhile, local residents enjoy a vibrant lifestyle filled with sunshine, culture, and bustling corporate activity. Imagine living in a place where beaches and boardrooms coexist. So whether you're dreaming of a sun-soaked vacation or launching your own enterprise, the Cayman Islands uniquely blend leisure and opportunity, challenging traditional notions of what a paradise can be. This might surprise you. Winemakers relied on the ton for measurement. In the Middle Ages, the ton served as an essential unit for measuring wine, encompassing around 252 gallons of this cherished beverage. These large casks were vital for both producers and traders, as they crafted and transported wine that delighted the palates of everyone from kings to commoners. With the ton at the heart of their operations, winemakers honed their skills and explored various flavors, while merchants harnessed this measurement to move significant quantities of wine across Europe. The success of this trade not only created bustling markets, but also linked vineyards directly to consumers. As the wine trade flourished, it also enriched the language of winemaking. Many terms we use today stem from these early practices. For instance, the words cask and barrel have roots in the medieval winemaking lexicon, showcasing the enduring legacy of the tune. Even though the ton may feel archaic in our modern era, its impact is everlasting, connecting centuries of traditions. Next time you savor your favorite glass of wine, consider the remarkable journey it traveled from those historic tons to reach your table. What else do you think has changed in winemaking since then? Here's a wild fact about Discover, the incredible solution to space trash. While many might worry about the issue of space junk floating around, astronauts aboard the International Space Station, ISS, have come up with an ingenious method to tackle this dilemma. Instead of allowing waste to accumulate, they carefully pack their trash in specialized bags designed for disposal. When the time comes, they toss these bags overboard, sending them into the abyss of space. But the magic happens during re-entry. Each bag is constructed to disintegrate as it plunges through the Earth's atmosphere, burning up entirely and leaving no trace behind. This clever strategy not only keeps the ISS free of clutter, but also protects our planet from pollution caused by debris. By managing waste in this extraordinary way, astronauts demonstrate how essential innovation can be, even in the challenging environment of space. This unique approach reminds us of the importance of finding creative solutions to problems, regardless of their scale. So the next time you consider waste management, think of the astronauts who truly are out of this world. Have you ever wondered why our lungs are uniquely shaped? It turns out the left lung is a bit smaller than the right one, and the reason is quite fascinating. This size difference exists because the heart sits slightly to the left of our chest, taking up some space that the left lung would otherwise occupy. Our lungs play a crucial role in respiration, the vital process of taking in oxygen while removing carbon dioxide, an important waste product made by our cells. When we inhale, oxygen travels into the lungs and enters tiny air sacs called alveoli. Here, oxygen crosses into the bloodstream, while carbon dioxide collected from our body's activities is exchanged and expelled as we exhale. This gas exchange is essential for survival. Every cell in our body requires oxygen to function effectively. Without it, we wouldn't survive for long. So the next time you take a deep breath, consider the remarkable efficiency of your respiratory system, designed to accommodate not just your lungs, but also your heart, ensuring that you remain healthy and energized. You won't believe this about crocodile tears. Let's break a common myth today. Crocodile tears aren't about emotion. The popular phrase crocodile tears implies fake sadness, but the truth lies in a fascinating biological process. When these ancient reptiles feed, their powerful jaw muscles press on glands that trigger tear secretion, not from sorrow, but to clean their eyes. Crocodiles often hunt along sandy shores, where debris can easily irritate their sensitive eyes. The tears serve a vital purpose, helping to wash out irritants and maintain clear vision during their critical hunting moments. This interesting phenomenon was first documented in the 14th century and initially misunderstood as emotional weeping, leading to its metaphorical use in language. In reality, crocodiles are cold-blooded predators, operating purely on instinct rather than empathy. However, their tear mechanism serves a crucial role. Without it, they risk serious infections or impaired hunting abilities. Interestingly, researchers are now studying similar tear responses in other animal species to better understand how tears evolved as not just emotional expressions, but essential tools for hygiene and protection. Discover why Istanbul is a city of two continents. This extraordinary city, located at the meeting point of Europe and Asia, captures the hearts of millions with its vibrant blend of cultures and experiences. The Bosphorus Strait, a stunning waterway, separates the two continents, creating a unique setting where historic landmarks coexist with modern life. On the European side, bustling streets are lined with lively cafes, shops, and iconic sites like the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque, which reflect Istanbul's rich Islamic and Byzantine heritage. Just a short ferry ride away, the Asian side offers a more serene atmosphere, where you can stroll through lush parks, explore traditional markets, and enjoy breathtaking views of the iconic skyline. This geographical divide is not just a physical one, it's also a cultural intersection, where diverse ways of life coexist and thrive. For centuries, Istanbul has served as a melting pot for traders, artists, and scholars from around the globe. Whether you find yourself sipping a warm cup of Turkish tea by the waterfront or meandering through ancient palaces, you'll quickly realize that Istanbul is more than just a city. It's a remarkable journey through time and space. Scientists recently discovered that cars are transforming driving. Imagine cruising down the road in a vehicle that entirely redefines how we interact with our cars. Mercedes-Benz is at the forefront of this revolution with their latest innovative design, featuring a car controlled solely by intuitive joysticks instead of the traditional steering wheel and pedals. This groundbreaking approach not only enhances convenience, but also makes driving more accessible for everyone. By simplifying control, the joysticks facilitate maneuvering for individuals who might struggle with conventional driving methods, such as those with certain disabilities. Moreover, these advanced vehicles are equipped with cutting-edge technology that autonomously manages navigation and safety features, allowing drivers to enjoy the journey rather than focus solely on driving. Picture a future where drivers can relax and appreciate the scenery, while the car ensures a smooth ride. This shift in design challenges our conventional understanding of what it means to drive, paving the way for a new era in personal transportation. Are we ready for this exciting leap into the future on our roads today? Believe it or not, seahorses have pregnant dads. In the fascinating underwater world of seahorses, conventional roles are turned upside down, as it is the male that experiences pregnancy. This unique phenomenon begins with an elaborate courtship dance, where the female seahorse deposits her eggs into the male's brood pouch, a remarkable structure located on his abdomen. Once the eggs are safely inside, the male fertilizes them and undertakes the incredible task of incubation for several weeks. He meticulously regulates the conditions necessary for the embryo's growth, adjusting factors such as temperature, oxygen, and salinity within his pouch. As the embryos develop, he nourishes them and protects them from potential threats. When the time comes, he undergoes labor, contracting to release fully formed baby seahorses into the open ocean. This extraordinary process is not only captivating, but also represents the only known instance of true male pregnancy in the animal kingdom. Ancient cultures admired seahorses for their unique parenting, associating them with protection and good fortune. Biologists are intrigued by this evolutionary marvel, studying it to understand broader reproductive strategies and the diversity of life on Earth. Here's something incredible about electric eels. Electric eels zap with an astonishing voltage of up to 600 volts. These remarkable creatures, which actually belong to the knifefish family rather than true eels, inhabit the murky waters of South America's Amazon River. They have evolved an amazing hunting adaptation, the ability to deliver powerful electric shocks. This is made possible by specialized cells called electrocytes, which operate like biological batteries. When threatened or hunting, electric eels can rapidly discharge these cells to stun their prey or defend themselves from predators. Interestingly, they can adjust the intensity and frequency of their shocks. Weaker pulses help them navigate and communicate, while stronger bursts immobilize prey. Some electric eels even deliver a double shock to flush out hidden targets buried in mud. Historically, indigenous tribes regarded these eels as both dangerous and mystical beings. Today, scientists and bioengineers are studying their unique physiology to inspire innovative technologies, such as soft energy sources for medical implants and underwater devices. Electric eels are not merely predators, they are living examples of nature's ingenuity, blending the realms of history and science. Ever thought about why North Korea delayed World Cup broadcasts? During the 2014 World Cup, North Korea showcased a unique approach to sports broadcasting by airing all matches 24 to 36 hours after they occurred. While soccer fans around the globe eagerly cheered for their teams in real time, North Koreans had to patiently wait, a choice widely interpreted as a means of censorship by the government. This strategic delay allowed officials to manipulate the narrative, editing out any content they considered politically sensitive or unacceptable. By controlling what viewers could see, the regime ensured that only a carefully curated image of the tournament reached its citizens. This fascinating blend of politics and sports illustrates the complexities of governance in North Korea, where even entertainment is influenced by state ideologies. Yet despite the impractical delay, the broadcasts offered many North Koreans a rare glimpse into the outside world, exemplifying how sports can serve as a bridge across cultural and political divides. The 2014 World Cup, thus, became not just a global soccer event, but a significant moment of curiosity and connection for a nation often cut off from the rest of the world. Let's uncover the truth about bridge inspections. Regular inspections of highway infrastructure, especially bridges, are essential for our safety during travel. The Department of Transportation actively checks about 83% of highway bridges every 2 years, with an additional 12% inspected annually. This rigorous inspection process helps uncover subtle signs of wear and tear, corrosion, or structural issues that could lead to dangerous situations. Inspectors meticulously examine various components, including the bridge deck, support beams, and joints, to ensure every part is functioning properly. If they detect any problems, necessary repairs can be conducted before these issues escalate into severe hazards. Given that millions of vehicles cross these bridges daily, such inspections play a critical role in preventing accidents and ultimately saving lives. It's truly fascinating to think about the dedicated teams of professionals working diligently behind the scenes to ensure our roadways remain safe. So next time you drive over a bridge, you can feel a bit more at ease. knowing that it has undergone a careful inspection to safeguard your journey. Turns out, the truth is that currency has many forms. For thousands of years, people have engaged in trade, using an incredible variety of items as currency beyond just coins and paper money. Precious metals like gold and silver often represented wealth, but fascinating alternatives emerged globally. Imagine paying for goods with spices like pepper or the comforting warmth of tea. In various cultures, valuable items such as animal pelts, colorful beads, or even substantial quantities of barley served as currency, showcasing how local resources influenced economic transactions. In regions where livestock flourished, cows and goats often became symbols of wealth and prosperity. To meet specific survival needs, societies even used practical items like arrowheads and knives as a means of exchange. This diverse range of trade items illustrates the creative ingenuity of human commerce, where the value of various goods shifted dramatically based on geographical and cultural contexts. The next time you make a purchase, consider this. If cash were to vanish, what intriguing items might emerge as the new currency? You won't believe this about tooth enamel. Tooth enamel is an extraordinary component of our body, known for being the hardest substance we possess. This tough protective layer shields our teeth from the damaging impact of food and beverages, as well as harmful bacteria that can lead to cavities. Composed mainly of hydroxyapatite, a mineral that confers remarkable strength and durability, enamel plays a vital role in oral health. Surprisingly, despite its toughness, enamel can become chipped or worn away. This is primarily because it lacks living cells. Unlike bone that has the ability to heal itself, once enamel is compromised, there's no natural regeneration process. That's why safeguarding it is essential. Simple habits preserve your enamel, such as brushing diligently with fluoride toothpaste, curbing sugary snacks, and munching on crunchy fruits and veggies. It's fascinating to note that while enamel resists many threats, it can still be dulled by acids found in sugary and acidic foods. So the next time you indulge in soda or candy, remember the vital role of your enamel in protecting your dazzling smile and treat it with care. Here's something incredible about giant amphipods. You might be amazed by the remarkable transformation of these small crustaceans as they can stretch their bodies from a mere inch to a stunning foot in length. Found in the dark, crushing depths of the Pacific Ocean, around 6 kilometers beneath the surface, amphipods have evolved to thrive where few others can survive. They navigate extreme pressure and complete darkness with astonishing grace. Their elongated bodies are adept at traversing this unique underwater world, feeding on a diverse diet that includes tiny plankton and the remains of larger marine animals that sink from above. Although they may appear small when seen on the surface, amphipods are resilient creatures, showcasing remarkable survival skills in an unforgiving environment. Scientists have become increasingly intrigued by these amazing animals. Studying them can reveal valuable insights into deep-sea ecosystems and even inspire innovations in human health. So the next time you encounter the term amphipod, remember that this seemingly tiny creature carries a world of wonders within its depths. Believe it or not, mountains had an epic journey. Millions of years ago, the Appalachian Mountains were part of a much larger system called the Central Pangaean Mountains. This incredible connection spanned vast distances, linking the Appalachians to the Scottish Highlands and the Little Atlas mountain range in Morocco. Imagine this supercontinent, Pangaea, when all the continents were hugs, creating a world where these towering mountains were neighbors. As tectonic plates began their slow dance, they shifted and separated, leading to dramatic changes in the landscape. The Appalachian Mountains, once part of a far-flung range, gradually isolated themselves, evolving through relentless forces of nature like erosion and glaciation. Today, they rise majestically on the eastern side of North America, a testament to millions of years of geological history etched into their rugged terrain. So the next time you lace up your hiking boots and explore these stunning vistas, remember their extraordinary past. Who knows what other secrets about our planet's fascinating history still await discovery? Let's uncover the truth about burping in space. It's true. Up there in the immense expanse of the universe, the absence of gravity dramatically changes how our bodies function, leading to some surprising facts about digestion. On Earth, gravity helps keep everything in our stomachs in their proper places. When we eat or drink, gas accumulates, and we can easily release it by burping. However, in the weightlessness of space, astronauts encounter a unique challenge. Without gravity, gases and liquids mix together in their stomachs instead of separating. As a result, the gas doesn't rise to escape as it normally would back home. Rather than a satisfying burp, astronauts may experience discomfort and bloating after meals. This buildup of gas can create tricky situations, especially during long-duration missions. To mitigate these effects, astronauts must be strategic about their diets, choosing foods that produce little gas. So the next time you enjoy a fizzy drink or a delicious meal, remember, for our brave astronauts floating in gravity, burping has become a luxury they simply cannot afford. This might surprise you. Did you know the black mamba is actually a coward? Contrary to its fearsome reputation as one of the deadliest snakes on Earth, the black mamba often prefers to sneak away from danger instead of engaging in a fight. These remarkable serpents can reach speeds of up to 12 miles per hour, which they use to their advantage when fleeing potential threats. Rather than confront an intruder, a black mamba typically darts into bushes or trees, relying on its incredible agility to escape. Even when cornered, the snake tends to act defensively, not out of aggression, but to protect itself. It's fascinating to note that these snakes lead solitary lives, coming together primarily for mating. Their shiny olive-brown to grayish skin acts as effective camouflage, allowing them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, further aiding their escape tactics. So the next time you hear about the black mamba's lethal reputation, remember that it's a creature that values its own safety, often preferring to retreat rather than attack. How's that for a twist on a fearsome legend? Why exactly does Nigeria lead Africa in population? Nigeria stands tall as the most populous nation on the continent, boasting a staggering population of 223 million people as of 2023. That constitutes over 16% of Africa's entire population, an impressive figure that reflects the country's dynamic demographic landscape. Home to over 250 ethnic groups and more than 500 languages, Nigeria is a vibrant mosaic of cultures and traditions. The bustling streets of Lagos, with their lively markets, exemplify this rich diversity, while the tranquil scenery of the northern regions showcases Nigeria's natural beauty. Experts predict that by 2050, Nigeria's population could soar past 400 million, potentially placing it among the top 3 most populous countries in the world, just behind India and China. This rapid growth poses significant challenges, including the urgent need for enhanced infrastructure, education, and healthcare services to meet the demands of the expanding population. As Nigeria navigates these complexities, the world will undoubtedly watch with fascination how this powerhouse balances its rich heritage with the pressing needs of its future. This might surprise you. The star count is staggering. Did you know that there are more stars in the universe than all the grains of sand on every beach on Earth? It's an astonishing fact, with estimates suggesting there are around 1 septillion stars. Yes, that's one followed by 24 zeros. To help you visualize this mind-boggling number, consider our own galaxy, which boasts between 100 and 400 billion stars. This makes our galaxy just one of potentially trillions scattered throughout the cosmos. Picture a beach filled with countless grains of sand. Now multiply that image by an unimaginable magnitude when thinking about the stars twinkling above you. Each star has the potential to host its own solar system, and the possibility of life orbiting some of them invites even more wonder and curiosity. So the next time you gaze up at the night sky, remember that you are peeking into a vast, breathtaking universe filled with far more stars than we can fully comprehend. Isn't it incredible to think of all the mysteries waiting to be explored among the stars? Why exactly does our tongue do so much for us? The human tongue is a remarkable muscle, famously unique for being anchored at only one end. This special design grants it unmatched flexibility and movement, essential for various daily tasks that we often overlook. When you enjoy a tasty slice of pizza, It's your tongue skillfully navigating the gooey cheese and zesty sauce, enhancing the flavors that dance on your palate. Remarkably, the tongue goes beyond just tasting. It's also pivotal in expressing our emotions. A simple smile or a playful sticking out of the tongue can communicate feelings louder than words ever could. Composed of a group of muscles working in harmony, the tongue functions like a finely tuned orchestra, facilitating speech, eating, and even making sounds when we sing. This small but mighty muscle significantly impacts our everyday lives, making communication possible and our food experiences pleasurable. So the next time you savor your favorite meal or engage in conversation, take a moment to appreciate the extraordinary capabilities of your tongue. It's not just a muscle, it's the unsung hero of our daily interactions. Most people don't know this, but could this really be true about gold? Gold is astonishingly rare, and the entire amount ever mined could fit into just 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. This adds up to approximately 187,000 metric tons of this precious metal, enough to intrigue historians and economists alike. Gold's scarcity is a key reason for its enduring value, as it has been treasured by cultures from ancient Egypt to the Inca civilization. Today, most gold is stored in secure vaults, held by central banks, or transformed into exquisite jewelry and high-tech electronics. Its unique properties make gold stand out. It doesn't corrode, allowing it to maintain its luster over centuries. This remarkable durability, combined with its malleability and striking appearance, has inspired generations to revere gold as a symbol of wealth and power. In a world where we often equate value with volume, gold reminds us that true worth can be measured by rarity. So the next time you admire a piece of gold jewelry, remember just how much history and significance is wrapped up in that small, shimmering object. Why exactly does typing boost nail growth? It turns out that the simple act of typing on a keyboard can actually help your nails grow faster. When you type, your fingers are constantly moving, which increases blood flow to the nail beds. This enhanced circulation brings more nutrients and oxygen to the delicate tissues around your nails, making them healthier and promoting growth. It's like giving your nails a little workout every time you send an email or chat with friends online. Plus, when you're focused on typing, you might not notice the small things like nail biting, which can also hinder growth. So instead of sitting idle, let your fingers dance across the keys, and you could enjoy longer, healthier nails in the process. Isn't it amazing how such a routine activity can have unexpected benefits? Next time you're typing away, just remember, those nail beds are happily soaking up all that positive energy. It's a fantastic example of how modern technology can blend with our daily habits to yield remarkable results, making typing not just a useful skill, but also a surprising ally in nail care. Let's uncover the truth about Mount Washington's fierce winds. This seemingly ordinary mountain, standing at just 6,288 feet, holds the title of the most dangerous small mountain in the world. What makes it so perilous isn't its height, but rather the extreme wind conditions that can reach up to 231 miles per hour. Imagine embarking on a peaceful hike, only to find that sudden storms can turn your adventure into a battle against nature. These fierce winds, funneled by the mountain's unique geography, create unpredictable and often hazardous conditions. Climbers may experience a dramatic drop in temperature and visibility, with conditions changing in an instant. Over the years, Mount Washington has sadly claimed many lives of those ill-prepared for its fierce elements. This notorious reputation draws thrill-seekers and nature enthusiasts eager to conquer its summit and witness the breathtaking vistas it offers. But with that beauty comes a challenge. Are you ready to brave the wild and discover the secrets of this extraordinary mountain? Did you know that K-pop trainees start young? The journey to become a K-pop idol is deeply intriguing and demands immense dedication. Major entertainment companies like SM Entertainment and YG Entertainment establish rigorous training programs that transform hopeful candidates into extraordinary performers. These programs go beyond merely teaching singing and dancing. They encompass lessons on fashion, stage presence, and even effective communication with media. Aspiring idols often begin their training as young as 10 or 11 years old, dedicating countless hours to practice while also managing schoolwork. the training can be a challenging experience, characterized by long hours and intense competition among trainees vying for spots in successful groups. However, the payoff can be significant, as seen in the meteoric rise of mega groups like BTS and Blackpink, who have captured global attention with their catchy tunes and iconic performances. Their success highlights how passionate commitment, talent, and a sprinkle of luck can pave the way to achieving dreams within the dynamic and high-energy K-pop universe. Is it really true that huskies thrive in cold weather? Siberian huskies are incredible dogs, specifically bred by the Chukchi tribe of Northeast Asia to thrive in icy environments. These furry companions possess unique physical traits that make them masters of cold weather. Their thick double coat is designed to keep them warm, even in harsh temperatures, insulating them from the freezing elements. With bushy tails that can cover their noses while they sleep, these dogs have ingeniously adapted to stay cozy. But huskies don't just survive, they excel. Trained to pull sleds over long distances, they exhibit remarkable strength and stamina, essential for enduring the brutal Arctic landscape. The Chukchi people relied on these dogs not only for transportation, but also for hunting, forming a strong bond that showcased their loyalty. What's captivating is how well huskies adapt to various terrains, making them ideal companions for outdoor enthusiasts. Today, they often participate in winter sports, capturing our hearts with their playful nature and striking appearance. With a history deeply rooted in survival, huskies are a shining example of nature's brilliance in adaptation. Here's a wild fact about Congress debating rules. In 1876, a unique rule emerged in the United States Congress that aimed to curtail the lengthy speeches of some politicians. This pivotal change was largely inspired by Benjamin Butler, a prominent congressman known for his impressive, yet often protracted, oratory skills. Butler could mesmerize audiences with his eloquence, but his lengthy speeches sometimes frustrated his colleagues, impeding legislative progress. Recognizing the importance of efficiency in governance, Congress took significant steps to implement a rule that would limit debate time. This fundamental shift changed the dynamics of congressional discussions, ensuring that a variety of voices could be heard without any single member dominating the floor. As a result, the new rules accelerated the legislative process, fostering an environment of politeness and mutual respect among lawmakers. By encouraging more equitable participation, did this transformative move help democracy flourish by ensuring that every representative had a fair opportunity to contribute to critical debates? This might surprise you. Dragons dance for New Year. The dragon dance is one of the most captivating traditions during the Chinese New Year festivities, bringing communities together in vibrant celebration. Performed by a skilled team of dancers, this art involves maneuvering under a long, colorful cloth dragon, which undulates and twists gracefully through the streets. What makes the dragon dance truly special is its deep-rooted symbolism. In Chinese culture, the dragon is a highly revered figure, often associated with good luck and prosperity. By performing this joyful dance, participants aim to scare away evil spirits and attract fortune for the coming year. Each movement of the dragon mimics the natural flow of water, symbolizing resilience and strength, while the resonant drumming provides an exhilarating rhythm that heightens the excitement. Spectators are often mesmerized as the dragon weaves through the crowd, amidst vibrant costumes and an atmosphere charged with fireworks and festive music. This thrilling spectacle not only honors age-old traditions, but also fosters community spirit and collective hope for prosperity in the new year. Believe it or not, car ownership is evolving rapidly. Despite a rise in household car ownership from 2015 to 2022, data reveals an intriguing paradox. The total number of vehicles on American roads has actually declined over the past 30 years. This unexpected trend indicates a substantial shift in attitudes toward car ownership among families. Many households that previously maintained multiple vehicles are now embracing a more streamlined approach by opting for only one or two cars. Several factors contribute to this transformation. The emergence of ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft provides convenient transportation alternatives, allowing individuals to forego a second car. Additionally, as urbanization accelerates, more people are relocating to cities with robust public transportation systems, diminishing the need for personal vehicles. Furthermore, growing environmental awareness is prompting many to reconsider their carbon footprints. Interestingly, younger generations are increasingly valuing experiences over material possessions, leading to a fundamental re-evaluation of what it means to own a car. All of these changes leave us wondering, what might the future of American roads look like? Hard to believe, but mobile calls began in 1973. On April 3, 1973, Martin Cooper, a Motorola engineer, made history in New York City by placing the first handheld mobile phone call. This groundbreaking moment transformed not only the way we communicate, but also our entire lifestyle. Picture this: a bulky device weighing over 2 pounds, resembling a small suitcase, was the technology that initiated a communication revolution. Before this, people relied on landlines and payphones for their conversations, so the idea of talking on the move was unfathomable to most. As Cooper called his rival at Bell Labs, the excitement around portable communication began to grow. The technology was not without its challenges. Devices were massive and batteries drained quickly. However, this initial step fostered rapid advancements, leading to the compact and infinitely more powerful smartphones we use today. Now we have access to the internet, social media, and countless apps at our fingertips. That singular call paved the way for an entire industry, changing not just how we communicate, but also how we live our daily lives. Can you imagine a world without that breakthrough? What if I told you Mongolia has free step Wi-Fi? This amazing fact emphasizes the remarkable advancements in Mongolia's telecommunications landscape. Despite being one of the most sparsely populated countries on Earth, Mongolia has made significant strides in providing free Wi-Fi even in its expansive steppe. As you traverse the stunning landscapes dotted with vast grasslands and roaming livestock, you might discover Wi-Fi hotspots that bring connectivity to herders and travelers alike. For nomadic families, reliable internet access changes everything. Whether it's maintaining connections with loved ones, utilizing essential online services, or running an emerging business. Imagine the convenience of scrolling through social media while surrounded by nature's beauty. This evolution in connectivity not only illustrates Mongolia's rapid technological advancement, but also signifies a broader cultural shift. By embracing modern technology, the country is harmonizing its rich nomadic traditions with the demands of the digital age, allowing the people of Mongolia to thrive in both worlds. Can you picture the vibrancy of this high-tech nomadic life? This might surprise you. The FBI investigated Bigfoot. In the 1970s, the FBI became intrigued by reports of the legendary creature, known for its ape-like appearance and mysterious existence across North America. Citizens flooded the agency with over 20,000 letters, sharing evidence like hair samples, footprints, and even blurry photographs, all in the pursuit of proving Bigfoot's existence. Among these submissions, one hair sample caught the FBI's attention. It was sent by a cryptozoologist from the Pacific Northwest. Curious about the claims, the FBI decided to conduct actual lab tests on the mysterious hair. Surprisingly, the results revealed that the hair belonged to a deer. Despite the mundane conclusion, the FBI officially categorized this case under cryptid reports, preserving it alongside more conventional investigations like those on UFOs. The declassified documents from those investigations reveal how seriously the agency took public concerns, even when they veered into the realm of the extraordinary. This quirky chapter in American history highlights how even the most rational institutions sometimes engage in a little monster hunting. Have you ever wondered why it's called the Internet? The term Internet was first used in 1974 to describe a revolutionary concept that transformed global communication. At that time, computer technology was just emerging, and researchers were eager to enable computers to communicate seamlessly. While the idea of connecting computers wasn't entirely new, the introduction of the term Internet signified a bold vision, a vast network where information could flow freely across the globe. This pivotal moment set the stage for a wave of innovation, leading to the creation of countless applications we rely on today. Picture a world without social media, online shopping, or video streaming. The early pioneers envisioned a system where people could share knowledge and ideas effortlessly. Their work laid the foundation for today's interconnected society, which allows us to learn, connect, and collaborate across borders instantaneously. Fast forward to now, and the internet has become an integral part of our lives, making information just a click away. Imagine the possibilities. What would our world look like without that initial spark of creativity? Surprisingly, it's a fact that cattle pastures dominate America. Over one-third of all land in the contiguous United States is dedicated to cattle grazing, with an astounding 654 million acres allocated for this purpose. This extensive area, equivalent to about 2.6 million square kilometers, represents an impressive 35% of the total land area. The decision to use such a large portion of land for raising cattle highlights the essential role of beef production in American agriculture. When you factor in cropland specifically cultivated to feed these cows, the total land used for cattle-related activities rises to a staggering 41%. Each time you savor a steak or a hamburger, remember the sweeping landscapes that raise these animals and support them. These pastures do not only provide food, they also generate significant economic opportunities and sustain the livelihoods of countless farmers across the nation. Yet this vast land usage brings challenges, including the need for effective land management and consideration of environmental impacts. As we indulge in the rewards of these pastures, it's vital to find a balance between agricultural demands and caring for our environment. Isn't it amazing how our food systems rely on such an expansive amount of land? Let's uncover the truth about the universe's edge. It's a fascinating thought. The universe has no physical edge like a wall you could bump into, but instead features a boundary known as the cosmological horizon, located about 46.6 billion light-years from us. This horizon serves as the ultimate limit of our observations. It represents the furthest point from which light has had time to reach us since the Big Bang erupted over 13 billion years ago. Beyond this limit, things become incredibly intriguing. Scientists propose that the universe may stretch out infinitely in all directions, presenting the possibility that it is boundless. Alternatively, imagine parts of this vastness wrapping back onto themselves, creating a cosmic loop. If you traveled endlessly in one direction, you might find yourself right back where you began. This concept challenges our profound understanding of space and time, emphasizing the mystery and enormity of our universe. So the next time you gaze up at the starlit sky, ponder this thought. There's a tremendous amount more out there, well beyond the gaze of our earthly eyes. Most people don't know this, but the Mississippi River is losing its ice. Climate change is significantly impacting our planet, leading to a concerning reduction in the river's winter ice cover. Traditionally, the mighty Mississippi freezes during the colder months, creating a scenic layer of ice that many cherish. However, rising global temperatures are causing this ice to melt at an alarming rate, which is more than just a seasonal change. It portends serious ecological and social consequences. With diminished ice, the risk of ice jams increases as the river thaws. These ice jams can block river flow and result in flooding for communities nearby, threatening homes and disrupting lives. Additionally, the loss of seasonal ice can disturb fish migration patterns and alter local ecosystems, affecting species that rely on specific seasonal cues. This transformation can have ripple effects on the local economy, especially industries dependent on fishing and tourism. As we witness these changes, understanding the broader implications of climate change on crucial waterways like the Mississippi becomes essential. What will happen next if this trend continues? Most people don't know this, but you might be shocked to learn who tops Michelin stars. That title goes to the legendary Alain Ducasse, a French culinary maestro who has redefined the fine dining experience. Born in the quaint village of Orgerus, Ducasse has woven his remarkable journey through the fabric of gastronomy, achieving an incredible total of 21 Michelin stars, more than any other chef in history. This prestigious acknowledgement goes beyond just serving delicious dishes. It encapsulates the artistry and dedication that each meal embodies. Ducasse passionately believes that food should narrate a story, expertly combining taste, texture, and aesthetic presentation to enchant diners. With restaurants spread across the globe, he masterfully fuses classic French techniques with diverse culinary traditions, reflecting a world of flavors. Ducasse is not merely a chef, he is also a mentor and educator, generously sharing his wisdom through culinary schools and training programs. His far-reaching influence extends well beyond the kitchen, positioning him as a pivotal figure in the gastronomic arena. Ducasse's relentless pursuit of excellence continues to inspire both aspiring chefs and enthusiastic food lovers everywhere. This might surprise you. Rare bears live here. Vancouver Island in Canada is home to the extraordinary Kermode bear, commonly known as the spirit bear. This stunning creature is renowned for its unique white fur, which creates a striking contrast against the island's vibrant greenery. Unlike albino animals, this color variation stems from a genetic trait, making the Kermode a rare find among black bears, appearing in about 1 out of 10 individuals. In indigenous culture, the Kermode bear holds great meaning, symbolizing spirituality and connection to nature. Its habitat resides primarily in the lush coastal rainforests of British Columbia, where it plays a critical role in the ecosystem, helping to disperse seeds and sustain the health of its environment. Unfortunately, these remarkable bears face threats from habitat loss and climate change, diminishing their populations. To combat these challenges, numerous conservation initiatives are currently in progress, aiming to protect the Kermode bear and its habitat for future generations. These efforts ensure that the legacy of the spirit bear continues, allowing all of us to appreciate this unique and irreplaceable creature. Here's a wild fact about ketchup's surprising history. Ketchup, the tangy sauce we all love on burgers and fries, actually has roots that dip way back into the 1800s when it was marketed as a medicinal remedy. Folk medicine practitioners touted the tomato-based sauce as a solution for digestive issues, suggesting it could even cure ailments like indigestion. Imagine a time when people might have poured ketchup on their meals, believing they were improving their health. As the 19th century progressed, ketchup started to shed its image as a health tonic. The rise of tomatoes as a popular ingredient led to recipes that embraced this fruit's vibrant flavor rather than its medicinal uses. With advancements in food processing and a growing appreciation for its taste, ketchup transformed into a staple topping at barbecues, diners, and homes around the globe. Today, it's difficult to picture fast food without a squeeze of ketchup on hot dogs or fries. So the next time you enjoy this iconic condiment, remember you're engaging with a fascinating piece of food history that has evolved from a health remedy into a beloved kitchen essential. Here's a wild fact about the bristlecone pine. It's hard to believe, but certain trees, like the incredible bristlecone pine, have been around for thousands of years, some even exceeding the age of 4,000. Nestled in the high mountains of the western United States, these hardy trees have witnessed everything from ancient civilizations rising and falling to modern technological advances. The secret to their longevity lies in their ability to thrive in tough living conditions, showcasing remarkable resilience. These trees flourish in rocky soil, extreme temperatures, and harsh weather, which helps them develop a slow growth rate that conserves energy and resources. Notably, the wood of the bristlecone pine is dense and resinous, making it resistant to insects and rot. As they age, these trees become even tougher, resembling living witnesses to history. Imagine their branches swaying in the wind while they quietly observe the world for millennia. Researchers study these ancient sentinels to gain insights into climate changes and our planet's history. Isn't it fascinating that these trees can tell stories as old as human civilization itself? Hard to believe, but our universe might be flat. Imagine a universe where the geometry resembles high school math lessons, with parallel lines never intersecting and the angles of a triangle totaling 180 degrees. This idea, proposed by scientists in the field of cosmology, suggests that the universe might indeed be flat. The shape of our universe is governed by its overall density. Achieving a balance known as critical density results in a flat cosmic structure. Recent observations of the cosmic microwave background radiation, the faint glow left over from the Big Bang, have provided compelling evidence for this theory, indicating that our universe is very close to being flat on a grand scale. But why does this matter? If our universe is flat, it would mean it will keep expanding indefinitely, but at a slow pace over time. So when you look up at the night sky, think about the vast, potentially flat universe above you, stretching out forever. It reminds us that even the cosmos can fit within the logical rules we learn in school. What if I told you the Taj Mahal has a secret? The breathtaking Taj Mahal in India is more than just an architectural marvel. It is a stunning illusion that changes colors throughout the day. At dawn, the monument is bathed in a soft pink glow, a warm embrace from the early sun that casts a gentle light on its pristine white marble. As the day progresses and the sun rises higher, the Taj Mahal transforms into a dazzling white, showcasing its elegance and captivating scores of visitors, making it one of the world's most photographed sights. This brilliant radiance embodies purity, drawing people from all corners of the globe. But the spectacle continues. As dusk settles, the Taj Mahal adopts a mesmerizing golden hue that rivals its ethereal beauty under the moonlight. These color transformations are attributed to the unique properties of the marble, which reflect sunlight in varied ways as the day unfolds. Whether appearing in hues of pink, white, or gold, the Taj Mahal's dynamic display leaves an everlasting impression, reminding us that nature and architecture can create pure magic. Did you know that you might be surprised to discover Dubai's hidden gems? This vibrant city in the United Arab Emirates offers so much more than the luxury lifestyle it's famous for. While the stunning skyline features architectural wonders like the Burj Khalifa and the opulent Burj Al Arab, Dubai also serves as a thrilling playground for adventurers and culture enthusiasts alike. Imagine exploring the vast golden deserts through exhilarating dune bashing or sipping traditional Arabic coffee in a bustling souk, where the aromas of spices fill the air. For those seeking modern excitement, Dubai boasts unique experiences like indoor skiing at Ski Dubai, a snowy paradise inside the Mall of the Emirates, or the stunning views from a skydiving jump over the picturesque Palm Jumeirah. Additionally, the city is steeped in rich history, with landmarks like the Dubai Museum and Al Fahidi Historic District showcasing its cultural heritage. From adrenaline-pumping activities to serene moments of discovery, this remarkable city promises a memorable adventure for every kind of traveler. Are you ready for the unexpected wonders of Dubai? What if I told you ducks have extraordinary swimming feet? How do they work? Each one is designed for maximum efficiency in the water. Their webbed toes act like natural paddles, allowing them to glide smoothly across lakes, rivers, and ponds. When ducks swim, they flap their feet, extending the webs wide, which pushes against the water and gives them a powerful boost. But their fascinating adaptations don't stop at swimming. Ducks also possess a remarkable circulatory system that keeps their feet warm, even in icy conditions. The blood vessels running through their legs are arranged in a countercurrent heat exchange system. This means warm blood traveling down from their bodies heats up the cooler blood returning from their feet. As a result, ducks can wade into chilly waters without feeling discomfort in their toes. This clever mechanism is essential not just for their comfort, but also for their survival in various habitats. So the next time you admire a duck paddling around, remember that its feet are not just for show. They're a marvel of nature's engineering designed for swimming and warmth. Isn't that amazing? Is it really true that Manuka honey is a healing superhero? This remarkable honey, sourced from the nectar of the Manuka bush, found in New Zealand and parts of Australia, boasts powerful antibacterial properties due to a compound called methyl glyoxal. While ordinary honey has some ability to fight bacteria, Manuka honey stands out as the ultimate champion in the honey arena. The roots of its use stretch back to the Maori people, who have relied on its healing powers for centuries, and now modern science is catching up with these ancient practices. Research indicates that the more methyl glyoxal present in Manuka honey, the more potent its antibacterial effects become. This means that whether you're dealing with a sore throat or looking to speed up wound healing, this honey could be your best natural ally. Additionally, it serves as a delicious sweetener, bringing a unique taste to teas and other recipes. So when you're shopping, consider picking up this golden treasure that is not only tasty, but also packed with health benefits. Ever thought about why hedgehogs gather in an array? This quirky term perfectly captures the adorable charm of these spiky little creatures. Hedgehogs, belonging to the Erinaceidae family, are fascinating animals known for their round bodies, tiny faces, and their iconic spines that provide protection from predators. You might stumble upon them rummaging through gardens or snuffling around in the underbrush at dusk, especially during the warmer months. The term array reflects not just the delightful way they come together, but also their unique social behaviors. When hedgehogs gather, they might be foraging for tasty insects or searching for mates during the breeding season, which is a key aspect of their life cycle. Though these creatures are typically solitary, the sight of a group can melt anyone's heart. With several species of hedgehogs inhabiting various regions worldwide, each one displays quirky traits and adaptations to their environment. So next time you hear about an array of hedgehogs, imagine a bunch of sweet little balls of fur and spines, showcasing nature's magic as they unite in search of food or companionship.